But that's the thing, is that the trust is in question, because it seems like the only people who are getting hurt were the big shots. And that if they were benefiting from this, your small investors now believe that you wouldn't have shut down the game. And just one thing without getting in the weeds here. You don't control the listing venue for GameStop. Now, I used to work in finance, so I know this stuff, but the audience doesn't need to. The New York Stock Exchange does. So if anybody was going to control the listing and shut it down, it should have been them, but it wasn't. It was you. And the reason that they do it is very limited. They do it because they think there's evidence of fraud, or they think that there needs to be a material disclosure by the company that hasn't been made. And that's done to protect the investor. You check none of those boxes here because you don't control the venue. You didn't know about any information that GameStop or any of these other stocks needed to put out. You don't have any reason to believe there's fraud that you've articulated. And you're certainly not protecting these people who've been living the dream of making money, especially at the expense of the big guys. So why should people believe you did this for the right reasons?
Well, we have no choice. We have to comply with all financial requirements. And
the SEC hasn't said you had to do this.
Well, lots of brokers have to comply with these financial requirements and have issued restrictions on some of these names. And this is an industry-wide thing. You yourself mentioned that other brokers this week have imposed restrictions. And not speaking for other firms, but for Robinhood in particular, this isn't because there's deals happening with market makers we route to or market participants.
But then why did you allow people to keep selling but not buying? The reason that is so troubling to people is that they were making money buying the stock because they were against the short side. And so by enabling them to sell but not buy, it sounds like you were allowing the hedge funds, and again, one of them owns a piece of you, and they had a big short position, and that looks like a stinky conflict that you didn't come out straight on from the start. Address that.
Well, none of that had anything to do with our decision to do this.
Support for the show, FYF Sports, is brought to you by Manscaped, who's the best in men's below-the-waist grooming. Manscaped offers precision engineered tools for your family jewels. Manscaped is trusted by over 2 million men worldwide. Join the movement for all of your below-the-waist grooming needs. Get 20% off and free shipping with coupon code FYFCREW at manscaped.com. That's 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com. Use the code FYFCREW. Your balls It's FYF Sports. We back. Hold on, let me remove this banner off the screen. Just taking care of a little business really quick. There we go, man. We got to get to the bottom of this, y'all, because we just missed out on another one, y'all. We missed out on another stock. You know what? But now we also seeing the shady side to this business as well. You guys, if you haven't been paying attention to this GameStop stock dilemma going on right now, it got everybody in a dilemma. The crazy thing about this situation is whenever you see Republicans, whenever you see rich Republicans and rich Democrats coming together as one to put a stop to something, you got to open your eyes and you really got to go look at it. Because they really just got beat at their own game. They got beat at their own game. They got caught slipping. And the 5,000 brokerage firms and companies involved lost a combined $70 billion. That's a humongous transference of wealth, y'all. That was a transference of wealth that changed, that created generational wealth for a lot of people. And a lot of us missed out on it. You know, when I'm looking at certain blogs, all right, when I'm talking to certain people, all I hear is people talking about when is my next stimulus check coming. You just missed out on your biggest stimulus check ever. Now, I also missed out as well in regards to me. I only owned 10 shares of GameStop. I missed out on this big wave of buying a whole bunch of it, watching it surge to almost $400 a share and then selling. Right. And as you guys just saw in that introduction video, as y'all just saw in the introduction video, the CEO of Robinhood, one of the primary brokerage companies out there that allows you to buy and sell stocks, they put a freeze on the stock. They basically put a freeze on it, basically saying only thing you guys can do is sell. They were doing whatever they could to put money back into these hedge funds. And as Chris Cuomo exposed, the CEO of Robinhood has direct ties to some of the investors that lost a lot of money. And a lot of these direct ties, a lot of these people have very powerful people in politics. It's just funny to see these guys at the top running around scrambling, trying to recoup, trying to figure things out. Because they got beat at their own game. They got caught playing around. And they let a whole bunch of average Joes in Reddit catch them slipping for the tune of $70 billion. 70, not 70 million, y'all. 70 billion. All legal. Now you got people in the financial industry talking about we need government regulation on this. And usually people in the financial world hate government regulation. They don't want the government snooping around into their money. But you know what the problem is, again, we don't do enough research on some of this investment stuff. And that's why I was calling today. I wanted to speak to the people because only people interested in this particular topic are probably tuned in. All right. And I didn't really want to dive into too many sports right now. I mean, sports world right now is, it's a few things going on. There's no football this week. No football till next week. So I didn't really want to dive into too much of the football talk, man. I really wanted to talk to y'all because we need to, just like those people on Reddit had their own community. And not only did they have their own community, but they put their heads together, and not just their heads together, they put their finances together to beat Wall Street to the tune of $70 billion. See, we need to get our own Reddit groups and things of that nature put together, because it's a lot of bright minds in our community. But it kind of just goes to waste, because whenever we have people, just like I see Tayshaun Holmes has been coming in my chat talking about this cryptocurrency, for the last 2 weeks. We need to start taking note of that. Like, we really, like, even if you haven't dived into cryptocurrency, the fact that he's coming in here preaching on it multiple times should have us all coming together. And maybe we all need to pool our money together and say, you know what? Maybe I don't have enough individually. Maybe I don't have enough individually, but maybe as a group, we can pool our money together and see what we can do. All right. Because that's what those people did. All right. To the tune, again, y'all, 70 billion, y'all. 70 billion. The government can't do nothing about it. Wall Street can't recoup it and get it back. It's gone. They lost. Ain't no legal battle. This is, again, y'all, this is the funny thing about it. They can't take nobody to court. Only thing they can do is sit back and cry and hope to God that they can pay off enough politicians to change some of these stock trading rules so that they can stop it from happening in the future. That's really the only thing they can do at this point. All right, we got people like Jason Cross. Jason Cross comes in here a lot of great financial information. All right. We need to, and my whole main purpose of this live stream today, I'm gonna drop the link. I am gonna drop the link. But what we need to do is, just like that Reddit group was able to come together, and not just come together and talk about it, but they came together and actually took action. And it was funny because if you listen to and once all of this start happening, I'm listening to all the top investors that are running around on CNN. And there was a guy who was very honest. He's a billionaire. He says, I went into that same Reddit thread. He said a lot of these everyday Joes have better investment information and strategies than what you would find going to a professional brokerage firm. See, this is how I know that we have a lot of great information. We just not taking advantage of it the way we can. You had a billionaire go into that group, and he was saying that everyday Joes have better investment strategies than some of the top people in the nation who get paid millions and billions of dollars to dole out all of this financial advice. Oh yeah, we gotta really step up. All right. We got to step up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start a Facebook group, FYF Sports, a financial investments, marketing and strategies Facebook group. All right. Because we come all in here. We'll spend 2, 3, 4 hours talking sports. All right. But at the end of the day, we all got lives and real life to deal with. It's probably out of the 18,000 subscribers that we have, it's probably somebody in here who probably can't pay rent coming up on the 1st. It's probably somebody got some bills that they owe. They don't know how they're going to get them paid. All right. And it's not about just doling out, giving people money to fix their problems. It's about putting them in a situation where, just like those guys in that one Reddit group, they created generational wealth because they put their minds together, y'all. And not just their minds together. They pooled their finances together to beat Wall Street. It's possible, y'all. This is not playing the lottery. It's just about being smart. Again, it's too many people in this chat, especially when we start talking on things in regards to finance and investments. It's too many people that be coming out with some very good information for us to just continue to ignore. All right, we've been ignoring it for too long. Too long. We asked for handouts. We asked for reparations. We could have got our reparations and we could have got our reparations last week, y'all. We could have got our reparations last week if we had our eyes open. and not just got the reparations, laughed in their face. Yeah, Mr. Pads, I'm definitely reaching out to a few people to see if they want to come onto the show and speak on it. I've already reached out to a few people. It's just a matter of getting people on here. But at the end of the day, Mr. Pads, just from what I've seen, we got better information than they do. Like, I was looking at CNN, a billionaire black investor. A billionaire black investor 10 years ago, he said some of the top investors in the world were saying, don't invest in Tesla. He says all of the top investors in the world were saying, don't invest in Tesla. You'll lose your money. Look at Tesla now. All of the top investors in the world said, don't invest in Apple. When you're talking 20, 30 years ago, don't invest in Apple. Look at Apple now. They said the same thing about Amazon. See, if you go back, and I want you guys to watch this video because I'm going to find it. And they exposed it. On CNN. But there was a billionaire that came on CNN. It might have been CNN or Fox. And during the pandemic, he said, if you have stocks in hotels, if you have stocks in, any hotels or all of these big companies that own these hotel chains like Hilton and all of that, he says you need to sell it. He said they're going to go out of business. You need to sell it. You need to get rid of it. This was a billionaire. He went on the Fox spewing this information. See, this is how slick they are. So he knew that as a billionaire, his word would carry some weight. He put fear in people. People didn't want to lose their money. So what did people start doing? They start dumping their stocks. You know what he turned around and did? He started buying up all of the stocks. All right. When the hotel shares dropped to one of their lowest points, he put a scare tactic into people and convinced everybody to sell. And as they were selling, he's sitting there behind the scenes buying them up. But see, there's no penalties and repercussions for that. Nobody called for regulations when he did that. Hey, I'm just saying. This is why it's funny now when the billionaires take the big loss. There's a lot of billionaires who got some empty bank accounts right now, or a lot of former billionaires right now. If you go watch Fox News, you saw one of them came on Fox News crying. That's how bad it got for him, crying. Can't feel sorry for him when you get beat at your own game, yo. But it is a dirty game, but it's a game that we definitely need to be involved in. Lord Gamer, you said you're a billionaire? Hey, Lord Gamer, if you're a billionaire, salute. Appreciate you, man. Glad you're here with us. I mean, I don't know what you want me to say about that. But you know what? Like I said, man, we're going to be live today. We're going to be live today for about an hour, 2 hours. Again, I'm going to, when I create that financial group on Facebook, I'm going to be putting the link out to you guys every time I go live. All right. And I want people coming to that group who are genuinely interested in really seeking out real investment strategies, whether it's a short-term surge, like what they did with GameStop, whether it's a long-term investment, maybe with the cryptocurrency, might take a year or two to see something come out of it. But what we got to do is we got to come together and start putting some heads together to really start making some things happen for us, not just for each individual. All right. And we know that we got people willing to share the information because Tayshaun Holmes is coming in here sharing information. Jason Cross is coming in here sharing information. I'm willing to share the information that I have because I've been doing a lot of research on it. So we got to do. That's what time it is. I'm going to drop the link, man. I want some of y'all to come in here because, again, this is also affecting sports. One of the owners of the Mets lost a lot of money. A hedge fund that he used with a lot of money in it to fund the purchase of the Mets has now been depleted. Will this affect the Mets? All right. Is he going to lose that franchise? Is he going to be forced to sell? All right. I know there are other owners. You know, there are reports that Michael Jordan and an investment group was involved in this and potentially lost a lot of money. All right, we really want to get understanding of this. So again, I know a lot of that's rumor right now. I don't know. You know, the owner of the owner of the Mets already came out and said that the franchise is fine. So I'm assuming he has money allocated in other places to make sure he's covered there. You know, but will this affect Jordan? Will this affect the Charlotte Hornets? Will this affect other sports owners? I've been seeing reports that Jerry Jones was affected. A lot of billionaires are into hedge funds for whatever reason. Right? Do we all honestly even know what hedge funds are? I think we all need to sit down and need to really get a good understanding of what some of these things are to begin with. I don't know. Hey, and if it is a bad bet, up y'all just come in here and explain it. But that's why I'm talking about it. Like we can say certain things. Hold on. What did up y'all say? Up y'all said crowdsourcing is not gambling. Or what? I didn't say it was gambling. I don't know. Maybe I didn't see all your messages. Hey, up y'all. That's what I'm saying. Up y'all. I know there's some things we cannot speak on publicly. I understand that, up y'all. Which is why I said I'm creating a Facebook group. I'm creating a Facebook group, FYF Sports, you know, Finance and Marketing Strategies Facebook group, where we can all join that group. It's going to be a private group, and we can communicate there, and we can dive deeper into some of this stuff. Right now, we're just kind of talking about it from the perspective of someone from the outside looking in. Right now, we need to be doing our research because we just missed the first wave. But I'm hearing that there's going to be a second surge. I'm hearing that they're planning to do this with other companies. We don't need to miss out on the next surge. That's all I'm saying right there. That's the whole point of it. We got to put our minds together to make sure we don't miss out on it. All right. And if cryptocurrency is the wave, Tayshaun Holmes, I've been hearing so much about cryptocurrency from so many different people. Yes. And you know, but Tayshaun Holmes, I think when you invest in cryptocurrency, especially when you're dealing with the Black community, I think we need to understand that that's more so of a long-term investment. It could flip overnight and change. But that's another thing that we need to learn is that if you invest $1,000, $2,000, $10,000, don't expect $1 million tomorrow. Hey, and Polo, if it's going to experience deflation, obviously that's your estimation. You know, come in here and explain why. And then if it is, if there is going to be some type of a deflation, why don't you come in here and explain to the people how that's going to affect them and what type of investments they can make if the economy is heading in that downward trend. All right. Because even when the economy is headed in a downward trend, there are still investments that you can make. All right. There are still Jason Cross. That's facts. It's not a get rich quick scheme. All right. We shouldn't really look at any investment as a get rich quick scheme. Now, sometimes, just like with the GameStop stock, things flip overnight. But I think that's because we caught the billionaires with, you know, we caught it, you know, we caught them. We caught them off guard. And they got beat at their own game. I'm going to drop the link in the chat. All right, because I really want to know how this affects sports, because there are a lot of owners of teams who have lost a lot of money. You know, are we going to see some of these teams randomly just get sold privately to kind of make up for it? We already saw how it negatively impacted Robinhood, the investment app. They weren't prepared for it. They just had to raise $1 billion just to stay afloat, having to dole out so much money. They had to raise $1 billion because they weren't prepared for it. Then they stopped trading. on the GameStop stock, which really is illegal to some degree. I'm sure that there's some type of federal law with regards to fraud, or fraud and conspiracy that you can connect back to that. I don't think that's something that you can do. All right. When you dive in that way, diving into things like that. But I just don't think we know enough about it. And I think that's why we always miss out on these waves. Whenever things like this hit, we're always left in the dark, man. The link is in the chat, man. I do want to hear from a few people. 157 people in the chat, man. Appreciate everybody that's joined. Like I said, we're going to get back to sports. We'll probably be going live tonight. And then we'll definitely be going live tomorrow as well. So we can get back to sports as well. But once I saw this, and the more information that I took in on this, I said, man, this is something we got to speak on because it is tied to sports. Whether you want to admit it or not, there is a direct correlation to sports because there are a lot of billionaire owners that lost a lot of money as well as private investors in a lot of these hedge funds. We got Bees and we got Lee in here. Salute to you guys. Thanks for joining. All right. And Jason Cross, hit that link. You can hop in. Eastgate 613, you can hop in as well. Yeah, you can come in as well. I know there's some things you don't want to speak about publicly, but that's fine. I mean, speak on what you can. The more information you can give, the better. But I wanted to ask Bees about this first because Bees, I know a little bit more information has started to come out about.
So you want to know what they did? How they did it?
I kind of know how they did it. I want to know. My thing is because now we need to start watching. Like I think the next wave we need to watch is how do the billionaires react? They've already reacted, right? Mm-hmm.
So what you got to do is what this group did is they just found all the stock that all the investment and hedge funds were over 100% short on. Right? These funds been doing this. I short stock from time to time. Mm-hmm. So when you short a stock, you actually buy the shares low and you sell them high, right? So you're selling a share. Let's say a stock is $100. You're going to sell at $100, and then you repurchase the stock at $50 and give them back. That's how you make your money. So all these investment firms, there's about 40, 45 stocks in the market right now that these dudes were super short on. GameStop happened to be one that was over 100% with BlackBerry and some of the other ones, right? Mm-hmm. So when these kids, or not kids, when these dudes directed people to go and buy, they got everyday people, because the shit went viral, they got everyday people to go and buy the stock. Once that started happening, the shorts run out of margin, so they have to now buy the stock, right, to try to recoup some of their money. The broker has to buy the stock, which creates an exponential loop that just takes shit out of the market. This happened a couple years ago with Porsche, I think. Mm-hmm. And basically, I think what you'll see now is that this happened to GameStop. Even though these firms lost, they've already started to move off these large positions that made them vulnerable. Mm-hmm. So chances are you can get them in one of them, but you're not going to get them like you got them in GameStop. Because now they've seen where they were vulnerable. Mm-hmm. But I the other night I came on, I don't know if you remember, I told you that out of all the stock, I picked Nokia. I made $16,000 on Nokia in a day, and I got the hell out. Mm-hmm. I didn't jump on those stocks because I was worried that they would shut down the trading. Mm. And
like they
that's
did
what
with the
some of,
GameStop.
that's what, yeah. See, I had them. I've seen them shut the market down. They did that during Corona. I couldn't get out of some positions. So there's precedent for them to do that. And because they're independent businesses, they have the right to serve or not serve you. So it's really nothing legally you can do. They're going to file that lawsuit, but it ain't going to go anywhere.
Yeah, I heard that there were some civil suits. A lot of civil suits filed. There's two of them that I know of. Again, like you said, I don't know how far they're going to be able to go with it. But I mean, it just, for me, it's something to watch and just monitor, so we can be knowledgeable about the future.
Right. I'm not saying it can't happen again. I'm just saying that if you're $80 billion hedge fund, you're not going to get in. You're going to remove yourself from that position and all the other stocks they were super short on. So if you're looking for what type of stocks they're doing this to, it's the stocks that have huge short positions, and you can just search in the computer and find them. But you got to have a lot of money to get it started.
Mm-hmm.
But once it starts, the hedge fund is who actually bumped the price up that way, because the hedge fund has to come back into that market and buy those shares that they've been short on, which pushes the price higher. It just feeds on itself.
Man.
But they plan to get half their money back when this stock falls.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because unless people, it can't sustain the volume.
Yeah.
And as soon as the volume falls off, they're going to be short again, and they're going to short it all the way back down.
Yeah, I was hearing something to that degree before. Hold on, I'm gonna go to Lee. I know Lee is in here. Lee, what do you got on this situation, man, and how do you think we can take advantage of it?
Well, salute Lamont, salute to the panel. I don't really know too much about the situation other than it's horrible. I'm trying to do everything in my power to just process this the right way, and just by doing research, obviously, it's definitely going to help. I mean, you have a lot of upset people. A lot of people are upset, and lawsuits will take place. When, where, no idea, but it's catastrophic for a lot of people who were involved in the negative side of things. So it's going to get ugly, and as you stated, I think more companies are going to be involved, and I think more companies are going to be affected. Now, when it pertains to sports, I'm not going to act as if I know everything about the situation, but I can only imagine there were a number of owners, whether the NBA, the NFL, MLB, NHL, heck, maybe even MLS, that were involved in some of these investments, and they lost millions upon millions, or who knows, maybe even billions. But yeah, there's a lot of people who aren't happy right now, and I had actually sent you a private chat in reference to the Facebook group. I have not been on social media in a while. I'll literally just reactivate Facebook just for the private group, because I've talked a little bit, about stash and about Roth IRA, and I was thinking about it this week. I said, you know what, I'm starting to get back on my feet financially, starting to get my credit up and all that stuff. So, once I get everything taken care of, which will be about a couple months, but I'll be up and running again, and I'll be fine, by the grace of God. But once I get up and running again, I definitely want to learn more about these investments, more about the best tech companies in China, the best Chinese tech stocks to buy. I have the article up now that I found, and I definitely want to learn more about the Roth IRA, the best tech companies, stash, which I do have the app Lamont, like you and Bees told me. I got it activated, just haven't put any money in it yet. So I'm interested. I definitely, that's what I told you in the private chat. I'm interested. I just want to learn. But yeah, I said all that to say, yeah, it's a messy situation.
Yeah, I agree, man. Hold on, we're gonna go to C Hill, man. C Hill, I know you've been following up on all this stuff. I know you said in the chat, you said you missed out on the GameStop.
Yeah, I did, man. First, my brother's, you know what I'm saying? But hey, man, my partner on the job, he was talking to me about that on GameStop. You know what I told this man? I said, come back to it. When I came back to it, the money took off. Man, I was sick, bro. I was sick. We was talking about the stock, and you know that they was running big. When I tried to get on it, I'm on Robinhood too. I'm also on that stash talking about Lamont, but I didn't put a shit on that one because I really don't understand now. But you know, we'll get together on that. But on Robinhood, it will let you buy, but it wouldn't let you sell. Like when I tried to go sell it, it said the market was too volatile and stuff. Like, what's going on? And so the little exposure video, the intro you did, absolutely right, bro. They was looking out for the big time money and was basically on what we can do as buy stuff like that. I was talking to home down there in the comments about that cryptocurrency. One that I got is dog, and I had 170 shares of it, but what they did to that's the same thing they did to they would not let you buy more shares of that particular stock. So that's not the only one they doing that with. The other day I tried my cryptocurrency of that dog and accidentally hit the buy button. Accidentally sell button, thinking it was, and I sold a few of my crypto and couldn't buy it, couldn't cancel it or nothing. Normally when you buy a share, you can cancel it. It wouldn't let me cancel or nothing. Like, it's just restricting us. So we don't, as brothers, we get on here like you say, Lamar. We argue and talk about sports all the time, but man, about making some money so we get on this generational wealth. All these folks that be tripping and all that, nigga, that's about real life right now. So I'm automatically down with it. Like me and you talk about behind the scenes. That absolutely anybody that want to get it. Well, imagine if we had that type of community. I guarantee you, one of us would have said about that. Like, I would have got on one night, and the brother was like, "Hey, man, we need to get on the GameStop," and he just telling me why. Man, ain't no telling where. I could be on here rejoicing with y'all. Could be on rejoicing together. That's what it's really about. We come together about basketball, but man, we talking about, man, how much money you said them folks made? $3 billion, man.
Man, that was 70 billion in total.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Like, we can get a piece of that, dog.
Yeah, that's a humongous, like I said, that's a humongous transference of wealth. It's just about, I just think that a lot of us, man, are just scared to do it. We're scared to invest. Hold on, let me go to Eastgate. I know he just hopped in. I saw him in the chat talking about this.
Eastgate, I'm gonna get back to this bro because I just picked up my dog. I got a brand new Akita, bro. I'm in the temple. I'm here.
All right, though. Appreciate it, though.
All right, bro. Yep.
All right, Eastgate, what you got on this? You got to take yourself off mute, Eastgate. There you go.
Oh, my bad. My son was in here. Hey, salute everybody. Yeah, this an exciting time, man. It reminds me of 2009. I came home from Iraq and the whole, the market had went bad. Right now, the reason why I say it's exciting because this new generation, man, I got to salute to the up and coming generation, man. Y'all really on top of y'all, y'all internet game. I feel like the internet is the great equalizer, and what we saw was people able to come together and just really, go at the powers that be. Because really, when I was growing up, a lot of this information regarding Wall Street, investment, and things of that nature, it was a huge barrier. My people, we weren't getting that coming from where I'm coming from. we won't get that type of information on how to do a stock and things of that nature, because it used to be in the newspaper, a whole section, and we never taught how to read that. It was just numbers on in the newspaper. So just to see the other day, I also got caught up in in Robinhood, not allowing people to buy more certain stocks. I got in on the GameStop when it was at $88 because I had a partner that this is what he do. So he said it's about to run up. So he gave me that information. I gave it to a couple of my other partners. But you said something that's true. A lot of us scared to invest. Like if you look at the Nike stock when COVID first hit, it was down to $66. Then it's at 100 and some change. And you think of how many sneakers a brother might have purchased during that time because they put everything on sale. And you'd have put that money in that Nike stock when it was $66. I showed my daughter that. And I was like, boom, look at the sneakers I got in my room. I'm about to pay for all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So this is an exciting time. And the powers that be, they're going to push back on it. We already seen that. And the brother was right when he said Robinhood, they're a private company. They can shut it down, when they feel like it. They don't have to sit there and just take a loss. The powers that be gonna push back, but at the same time, you got millions of people, people that's on the lower end like us, you're 95 working hard people. We starting to catch on to the game. So we look through history, when we catch on to the game, they change the rules. Why is that? Because the whole system don't work if everybody getting money. You see what I'm saying? You got to have upper and lower class, but the internet is equalizing a lot. It's taking down a lot of those barriers because they can't control the information. Because that's really what it comes down to. Who get the information first? Like when they do an IPO, by the time the IPO, initial public offering for a company go public, they already secured billions of dollars from people who got in investing early. They bought it way cheaper. See, we ain't privy to those conversations and those backroom deals. So by the time something come public, the money already in the pot. They just splitting the kid up. But I think somebody would say all it takes is one person to put it out there and say, look, this how the game go. This is the game that's being ran and everybody else get put on. So I salute you for this particular topic, for your particular audience. It's a good deal. But keep educating ourselves. I like to say sometimes we on our phones a lot, which ain't nothing wrong with that. But take some of that time and learn something. Learn how to get paid. Yep. You on the computer, your phone all day. Learn something. Take an hour to learn how to do something new, because this gonna be the future. You know what I'm saying? This the new era. So I'm trying to catch up as what some people might call an old head. And say, okay, this how them boys get money. That's how I got in on Bitcoin early. Some people was talking about it. And I just I peeked in and I see what they was doing. And they, it was around $20-some, $50-some. It got to $100. Said, let me jump in on this thing. Let me put a little something on it. So learn about that crypto because it's the future. Do your due diligence, do your research. Don't just go in there throwing your money in all different kinds of places. I'm gonna tell you this: when everything went down with Robinhood, I went on Coinbase and Kraken. Them the two exchanges that I deal with crypto. They was acting up too. I said, what's going on? I tried to transfer some money because I took I don't leave my my crypto on any exchange. Go ahead and get you a wallet. Keep your money. It's like keep your crypto in your pocket, because you leave it on the exchange, anything can happen. That's what an OG told me. So if you got crypto, go ahead, spend the money, get you a wallet. That way you got your money, in your pocket. You control what go on with it. Because I couldn't log on to Kraken. I purchased Dogcoin years ago, but I seen the move that was getting made. So all of a sudden, with all this traffic going on, they tried to say, "Oh, our server shut down." So I couldn't even log on. So I knew what the play was when that happened. I said, okay, they see the average cat getting money, because I got people that don't even talk about crypto. They write messages, asking how do you get into the game. So we can expect that the powers that be gonna make a move. We just gotta pay attention, and whatever move they make, we do a counter move, because that's how the game plays.
Yes, yeah.
So
yeah,
salute.
And we can't. And before you go, like I said, I want to say one thing. That's one thing. Like, they're gonna recover. Like the thing is, the government and all these big billionaires, they're gonna bounce back. They're gonna probably, change some regulations and all that. But we can't let that discourage us. We can't be like, oh well, they just changed the rules, so we can't. We're not even gonna bother with it. We gotta stay in tune with what's going on. We gotta keep doing our research. Like I said, it's not always gonna be. And I just want to use this situation as an example. I'm not saying we just really need to focus in on where's the next opportunity for us to make some quick cash. I'm just saying the investment game in general is something that we need to be more in tune with. And
That's
we
100.
just don't know. Yeah, we just don't, and like I said, I've been the same way. I haven't always properly invested my money, or I've invested it. And then for whatever reason, I said, you know what, I'm going to take it out. Like this summer, when I made some money off Tesla, the Tesla stocks just shot up like crazy. What's the first thing that I'll go and do? I go withdraw everything because I want that quick money, as opposed to, okay, now I made a profit off this. What can I invest in again? Right?
There
Maybe
you
put a
go.
little to the side. But see, I didn't think like that. So I've made mistakes as well. Even when I had successes, we got to find a way to build on it, because even if you make a little 8, 9, 10,000 here or there, that's very small money. All right. When you're talking about generational wealth and building something, for the future. All right. Because that's, you think if you honestly think about it, that might be enough to get you a down payment on a home. Like maybe that might be good enough to get you a down payment on a $500,000 home. But that's it. Then once that's gone, it's gone. So we gotta start thinking more long term, and the only way it's gonna happen. And I was talking to one of my players. One of my players is Jewish. They're a Jewish family, and I was talking to his dad. He was talking about how the Jewish community interacts, but he says they all work together all the time. They're always working together. They're always sharing investment ideas. They're always pooling their money together to invest in certain businesses. It's not something that's individually done. And I think in our community, it's too much individuality. People want to try to get the secret code and keep it to themselves, or they want to stand out from the rest. And man, it's starting to be kind of sad, but hey, that's where it is right now. Hold on, we got a few people want to come in, but I want to go to ZL Nation 1. Go ahead, let us know what you got on this. Then we're gonna go to Big Blessing Renegade.
Yeah, just in my opinion, it seemed like the people was trying to crash the market, but the regular people just said outsmarting them, in my opinion, and they got mad just when the stock prices went up, and plus the regular people just made a profit, just in my opinion. And plus, Lamont, do you remember when you said buy your domain or something like that behind your channel and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I just bought my domain the same day that you did your video, just your live stream and stuff. Just because I didn't know about all that at first. You put to buy your domain and everything else like that, because nobody ever told me that. When I start asking questions to the other YouTubers that are bigger and stuff like that, they are like they couldn't respond and nothing like that. But your live stream showed me it's domain and back stream work, everything like that. I said, wait a minute, domain? I didn't know all that. And plus my friends who want to, plus my friends who want to do YouTube and stuff like that. And plus I told them I would try to work with them on my channel and stuff like that if they want to come on and stuff like that. But my friends don't want to just do the work. I know it's work. It's work doing YouTube and stuff like that. It's not no quick money. It's work in it. And they keep on telling me they want to do it, but I keep on waiting. But I said I just will do it myself on my channel, just instead of waiting on people.
That's how YouTube's kind of the same way in investing. Way I look at it is early on, you got to put a lot of money into your YouTube channel if you want to get something out of it in the long run. And that's the same thing when investing. And investing, obviously, it takes money. It takes research. It takes patience. But it's all going to always pay off in the end. All right. And the same thing, the same concept is with investing. So if you look at YouTube channels that are failing, it's usually because people are impatient. They can't get monetized quick enough, or they're running into this problem, they're running into that problem. Usually if you're running into all of these problems, it's because you're not doing your research. And I think with us, even with me, when I first started investing on Stash, I didn't do any research. I just started selecting companies. Sometimes it would be because the name sounded cool, or because, I went to this store, they look neat, or I like this gas station because I go there most. I mean, obviously that's nice, but I'm not putting any real research behind my investing. That's what we really got to start doing. If we're going to jump into that game, we got to be really willing to sit down and do some real research on it right there. Well, I'm going to go ahead and go to Big Bless. Big Bless, what do you got on this topic today?
What's good, bro?
Good.
Excuse me. Blessing on blessing. So I just say this, like, I'm on Robinhood. I'm also on Webull. I'm also on Uphold for my crypto. And I got my wallet. I heard bro saying that earlier. He's smart about that. Like, you got to have your wallet, bro. Like, just last year, over $20 million was stolen off of crypto exchanges alone. They can easily come in there and hack the exchange and take all the crypto out of the digital wallet that they give you. So always try and get you a hard wallet and have your private keys. You know what I mean? Don't lose them. But what I want to say is basically, man, it's good to be on different exchanges when it comes to these stocks, man, because, like, for instance, the situation with Robinhood, I've been looking at it closely. I also been in a few of these plays, and by the grace of God, I got out early enough. But this the thing. I know they talking about lawsuits and stuff, but just like this, Robinhood just dropped a statement yesterday that made a lot of sense to me personally. And basically they were saying that the Central Wall Street Clearinghouse mandated that deposit requirements for equities increase tenfold. And since they let us trade for free anyway, it's like, if the clearinghouse forced them to go tenfold to pay them first, that shit could basically make Robinhood go bankrupt or some weird shit happen, because they not holding like that. They small as hell. So the only way that they was able to keep it going a little bit was to pause it for a little while, and then shortly after they started letting you buy and sell again. But now it's to the point, I just seen you only can buy one share of GameStop right now for them. Like, that shit is crazy. One person can buy one share. Like, that's crazy to me, bro. But, like, I can understand why, but it's also, that's why I say it's good to be on multiple exchanges, because you could just jump to the other exchange if you really want to keep, funneling bread into that play you into, you know what I mean? But I don't know, man. Like, I think it was cool to have like a middle finger to all the hedge fund people, especially a lot of these guys was the same people that was responsible for the 2008 crisis. So it was pretty cool, you feel me? Like, y'all wasn't crying in when y'all was fucking people over. So y'all crying now, you feel me? And but at the same time, you still gotta, you know how to play by the rules. You gotta be smart with it. You know what I mean? At the same time, man, like, you gotta be smart with it, bro. Like, will I be jumping in the NMO pumping dumps? I doubt it, bro. Like, cause I already got my own little setup. I do my thing. You feel me? So I'm cool with that. You feel me? But I can understand and I respect it. You feel me? Cause hey, like, it's all about getting to the bread at the end of the day and trying to build something for you, your family, and the family that come after that. You know what I mean?
That's true right there, man. That's all facts right there. Again, it's just about being smart with what you do. And it's, and like I said, it's a lot of people in here. What it seems like, it's a lot of people that understand cryptocurrency far better than I do. That's a resource that I need to be tapping into. Just like if y'all want to start a YouTube channel about cryptocurrency, maybe I can give you some gems to help you get that YouTube channel off the ground. It's just about exchanging, networking, and exchanging the right information. But if we don't have any common place where we can all link up to do that and start accomplishing something for realistic, then it's never going to happen. So that's why I say, man, I got to start this Facebook group. I mean, if you're really interested in building that type of network of people, to where we can communicate and just provide each other with legitimate research information, so that we don't miss out on the next wave or whatever it is, the next big stock. Obviously, like I said, I was talking to a Jewish family. They were telling me about a tech company in China. Once I get all that information together, that's something that I could put into that community chat. Maybe it's something we all can dive into. And like I said, we all don't have to, I'm not saying one single person go put everything you have into it. If you get 1,000 people to pool together $100, that's a very small investment that if it blows up could pay off big for everybody involved. So again, it's just about working together to get to some of these goals, but it takes everybody joining, and then it takes everybody doing their own individual research. Hold on, we got Renegade. I know you got an interesting take on this, man. What you got on that situation with GameStop?
I got a question from. I ain't go too deep into it. I know my partner was telling me about it. Like my partner told me that his partner was telling him about it like a day or two before it happened or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And he told me, but I wasn't pull it off or whatever. But so wait, what I'm saying is, from what I know, from what I've seen so far, it's like since Wall Street betting against GameStop, it's still gonna go under, right?
Right.
Okay, so all right, so that was so so they tried to hit they tried to hit a lick, and my bad. So they tried to hit a lick, you know what I'm saying? And all of the niggas that's following, all of the top niggas following their money, putting money where they putting it at, you know what I'm saying? They found out about the lick and went against them, you know what I'm saying? And they losing some money, you know what I'm saying, for the time being, while the regular niggas, had an opportunity to, you know what I'm saying, make some money, but they shut that shit down, manipulating the market, and gave a nigga some fake ass, too big to fail, I mean, it ain't fake, but it is too big to fail, excuse,
Yeah, you gotta understand that most of the money, the real money in the market, is margin. It's all loans.
Yeah, fiat shit.
So, no, it's just all loans.
Yep.
Like, for example, let's say I go and I open a day trader account and I put in $50,000. Well, they'll give me 4 times margin on that. So all of a sudden, I can get 200,000 on top of my 50. So now I can make a real big move. And that's what a lot of these hedge funds and a lot of big time investors do. So they look at GameStop and they say, where's GameStop going in the future? There ain't no future for GameStop. Most people buy video games today, they download it. You don't need that. You don't need that store no more. So these motherfuckers smart, right? They just got caught. So they go and they put billions of dollars on GameStop's failure, and they've been raking it in. They've been raking it in. But
to the point
go ahead, man.
I was just about to add on to what you said. They was so confident that it was gonna go down to the point they got on the news when they heard the first rumblings of GameStop going up and was like, don't put your money there. That's some bullshit. Like, it's about to fall down. It's about to go down. Don't waste your time. They was too confident.
Well, they go again. Don't think they completely lost. What has happened is people have taken wealth from these investment firms, but that money. Here's the bad thing about it. The people that don't understand how to get in there, get their lick, and get the fuck out,
and go,
they gonna get their money back.
Yeah,
exactly, bro.
See, you can't get greedy, right? You got to get your lick. Like I said, the one day I traded Nokia. I made 16 G's, and I got the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Because
that's how you gotta move.
Somebody gonna be left holding this bag. Especially when you start buying GameStop at $250, $300.
Hell, I heard. Well, I know I heard that's why they cause it got out through like the news got out through like Reddit and Discord. Like they got like a server for that where buku people be on and shit. And
Yeah, they just got kicked off of that joint too. Or else
yeah,
bitch
they
got
closed
kicked
that
off.
shit down.
That group
Yeah.
got kicked off.
Discord.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
kicked them out of Discord
Yeah,
like a
I
day
heard
or
about
two
that.
ago.
yeah,
Yeah.
they was using it as like a right now type of
It's
what
the
I'm saying,
casino.
like uh like move on this right now so this can happen type of shit, and it got around and it fucked over all of the billionaires or whatever, so that's why they shut that shit down. But I don't think they could shut Reddit down, the Reddit one down. I gotta check and see what that other server looking like.
They did something. Reddit did something to them. I don't think they completely shut them down, but the problem is that at the end of the day, no matter where you go on the internet, who running it? Google.
Right.
You know, there's only actually a couple of servers. So in the end, the same people that you buying your service from is the ones that's losing money on that shit.
Hey, Lamont.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Hey, Lamont.
What's up, Lee?
Get my private chat. What's your email?
Should be business@fyfsports.com, but here, I'll put it in a private chat for you. Yeah, if anybody.
Lamont,
go ahead, Beast.
Oh, go ahead. I just wanted to comment on something you said, and you said that black people, we scared to invest, and I don't know if I agree with that. I think we just poor. We make bad decisions with money, so we miss the opportunity. You know what I'm saying? We'll go and buy the rims, or we'll buy the chain, or we'll buy something that now we got a payment on because we. You see what I'm saying? And so the opportunity cost of the flashy items we like to buy don't give us the money to invest. Because see, when you don't have the money to invest, you pull it as soon as you get a little cheese, because you ain't got no cheese on the right side. So what we got to do is we got to get our spending habits right, to where you can push 10% of your income or 5% of your income into the market and not have to worry about going and pulling it. So now when you make 20,000, you can roll that 20,000 and make 100 on
play.
that.
Facts.
Yeah.
Hey, but you know the number one rule, man, is don't put no money you afraid to lose in there, bro. Like,
right. See, that's the thing. That's the thing. See,
you know what I'm saying?
With the thing, like, niggas niggas ain't scared to invest, but the thing is, like, they, like, they'll be, it's about like getting their shit back. Like, that's what like that's what that's what niggas be scared of. Like niggas in like the hood or whatever, they don't really see they don't see, like, you know what I'm saying, they don't see what investing in a stock market could do. You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't. So niggas just stay. What niggas know is hood shit. Niggas don't know none of
See,
niggas
it's
don't
like
know
this to me.
that type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
You
Niggas don't know
right,
that
you
could
right.
drop
right,
money.
bro. But this the thing too, though, bro. This what got me. This what kind of low key hooked me onto this joint, bro. Because I was the same way. But like when I started capitalizing off these stocks I was playing, and then I doubled it up and play a couple contracts or call options, bro. And then you see that shit. When you see that money roll up, it's different, bro. That shit hit different, dog. It just hit different, bro.
How my partner got, like, how I found out, like, really what it was hitting for is like, damn, somebody that I know or knew somebody that knew somebody with a lot of money, and they put them on game. You know what I'm saying? And like,
But see what he talking about when he talk about call options. See, when I told you I made 16,000 on Nokia, I only invested $2,500 in call options.
Shoo, easy flip. Once you know where they going, easy flip.
Yep.
Like,
So see, we too busy trying to buy the stock. See, when you buy a call option, it's maybe 10% the price of that stock. So you don't have to have a huge position to make a lot of money. Right now, I got 162 contracts on a stock that fell over the last week. If that stock go up 30%,
you out of here.
I'm gonna make a killing.
You out of here. Vacation.
Yes. So it's understanding what tools are in the market. You don't always got to go buy the stock. And that's why I say it comes back to having the money to be able to put that money to the side and having the patience, like Lamont said. That money sitting over there is working. You know what I'm saying? We got to learn how to make money when we sleep, dog. Not when we work, when we sleep.
And now Bees,
but the thing is, niggas got $2,500. Like niggas can get,
Renegade. If you got $2,500, it don't matter if you don't have 2,500 more behind it, because you still gotta live.
This was I get what I know what you're saying. You know what I'm saying, but what I'm saying is like, they like niggas not at like. They got money out here, you know what I'm saying, and niggas got money, but the thing is like they don't, the ones that have the money, you know what I'm saying, they don't know, like they don't know what that, like they don't
I understand
like
what you're
spending
saying.
it on a pack, spending that money, spending that $2,500 on a pack to them is more of a concrete way of flipping that money than, you know what I'm saying, spending it on the stocks, because they don't know.
Yeah, but here's why we poor, Renegade. It's because that's how we think.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, why are we thinking like that? You know what I'm saying?
Because that's the way the system is. The system is designed for you and I, Lamont, and everybody else on this panel to keep our monkey ass right where we at, and we oblige.
I know. But I'm just saying the monkey mentality that we got. You know what I'm saying?
I understand where you're coming from, but the numbers don't support you, because blacks in this country spend enough money on discretionary spending to have the 7th largest economy in the world, but we own nothing.
That's what I'm saying. We ain't not as broke as we not that. We niggas do got money. You know what I'm saying?
It's the way we spend our money, bro. It's our mindset. That's what we got to change.
Yep.
Right? We can't no longer lose opportunity cost. See, when a nigga go get a payment or put $2,000 on that credit card, and it's only $50 a month. Yeah, you can pay that $50 a month, but what would $50 a month do in the market long term? You know what I'm saying? So if you ain't got the cash to buy some shit, you don't need to be buying it. If you ain't got some shit on the side where you can put some money away for your children and shit, you don't need to be buying what you buying.
Yep.
That's a fact.
But I like to figure all these motherfuckers rich, dog, except ourselves.
I like to tell people start small, man, because I know most people, especially like black people, like our community, bro, we don't like losing bread, bro. So, like, just start small, get the hang of it, bro. Once you do, you will not be sorry, bro. I promise you, bro. And after you really get the hang of it, you might not even work your day job no more. That's all I'm gonna say, bro.
I understand what Robinhood is. Y'all don't understand what that is, right?
Right. Brokerage?
No, it's designed to take your money from the small people. That was the intent of that business.
That's why it's the most popular one.
Yes.
That's true.
It was designed to bring in people who want to deposit $50, $100, $150, and because the market is sharks, dog. That's straight gangster shit. If you don't know what the fuck you doing, you're gonna lose your money. It was to bring that new money into the market. That's why Robinhood's true customer It's the investment firm. It ain't us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's why these niggas just ponied up $1 billion for them.
Yeah, bro. Cause they was aiming at the real youngins, man. Like people fresh out of high school, bro. Yeah, come here. Start at Robinhood, bro.
How much money these investment firms made off them stimulus checks being put on Robinhood? They made a killing. That money went straight from the government, straight to them. I'm happy that they got their ass licked this time.
Yeah.
And that's on top of the money that the government bailed a lot of them out with too.
Right.
Yep.
The government bailed a lot of. If you look at these bills that they put together and they call them stimulus packages, it's really only a very small amount of this money actually going into our hands. The rest of it is going to bail out all of these other companies. See, that's the benefit that these big companies have when they invest.
Right,
because when they mess up and when they make bad investments, the government will bail them out. When we make bad investments, there's nobody to bail us out. But when we make good investments, you see they don't like it. So this is another reason why we got to pool up. And see, the Renegade said something good earlier. He said a lot of people don't understand that. Like he said, he made the correlation where some guys in the hood would much rather invest in a brick than they would into some company online. But the thing is, when Renegade, when people like you understand it, see, the guys in the hood they'll listen to each other. They'll be more receptive of you breaking down the information to them and you showing them, as opposed to somebody they don't know. And if we can start teaching each other, that's one of the reasons why I said we need to get this Facebook group together, because we teaching each other. You know, you talk like they talk. All right, you'll be able to break it down in layman's terms the way they like to see it broke down and be like, look, this is a better way to make money as opposed to this way. But it's about building some type of community so we can all reach out to each other in whatever way we can. Otherwise, it's just gonna be a lot of dummies out there, like me, make like I did. I making bad investments. I don't want to say I made bad investments. I just didn't know where to put my money, and when I did make money, I didn't know what to do with it.
I was about to say, if you took a profit, it wasn't a bad investment, bro.
No, it was not. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad, but I felt like it just felt like it was something more I could do, and that's the thing. Like it felt like it got to be more to this, but I never took the time to build on that. And
I want to make a parallel, Lamont.
Yep.
A lot of people don't understand. We're gonna take sports dudes, and this is why I always go back to your knowledge of money and how it operates and what it actually is. Look how many of our millionaire brothers broke.
Yep.
In sports, made $100 million, ain't got a pot to piss in. See, so to get money, don't ensure you're gonna keep it. You know what I'm saying? So you got to understand what it is you're doing and what it is you're trying to accomplish. Because if you don't, it's just gonna leave you. Money always goes to the smart motherfuckers. Money goes to smart motherfuckers. If you smart, you understand money, it will come to you. You ain't got to do shit. Motherfuckers will give it to you.
That's a fact, bro.
See right there.
Hey, how y'all brothers doing?
What's good for Hart? I know you've been hearing what we got to say on this topic, man. What do you got on this GameStop situation, man? I know. What are your thoughts on it, and what can we do to take advantage of it so we don't miss the next big wave?
I think it just starts with financial literacy. It starts with learning more about even though we getting the outside of we getting now inside of what's going on and we understand it a little better. We can still invest in something like that or something else and still get messed up because we're illiterate of what's going on around us. So learning the business, learning the investments, that's the key to investing in that company or any other company. So I heard y'all talking about, especially with our people when it comes to financial literacy. I think that comes from a lack of knowledge. Just and it's nothing wrong with. Like a lot of people say, when you say ignorant, they automatically think you're saying you stupid or they're stupid. No, it literally just means that you don't understand, and it's quite a bit of us that don't understand business, and it's built like that because the people before us, you know what I'm saying, our ancestors, you know what I'm saying, like I ain't saying like back in the 1,000 years ago. I'm talking about the recent time. As black people or Moorish people, we were born to save. We were taught to save money. We weren't taught to invest because they didn't know investments because a lot of them didn't have the business to. And like I said, I ain't talking about 1,000 years. I'm talking the 50s, 60s, and you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. It was really smart black people. Don't get it twisted, but they came from just like we have, like descendants from slavery. So the mind to actually invest wasn't taught. It was taught to save because we pretty much had to save everything, you know what I'm saying, to have it or increase on what we already have, not invest in something else. So when we get to the point where we are making money and we're financially able to not work a job or something like that, even when we're working a job, we may have a really good job just paying $100,000 a year. We have to figure it out. In this ways, the internet tells you everything now. Like YouTube will show you how to invest, and things like that. But the dope boys, you know what I'm saying?
YouTube is video Google.
Oh yes, sir.
Yeah, it show you everything, look, even how to play call options, like that shit.
Look, this the thing, man. The like niggas know, the ones. Cause we got niggas out here that's about investing and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just that, the ones that's about, really dropping their nuts and investing, it's like they they out here, investing it into other shit that they see results in. Like, niggas don't see like a nigga that's flipping stocks, with a Benz in the hood. They see they see the dumb shit. If a nigga seen all kinds of results from, niggas in the hood with the stock shit, then, shit'll change. But niggas don't see, that ain't something that you see. And then motherfuckers that's really doing it like that, niggas know you got to get up out the hood,
Yeah. And that's what I think Bees was saying, though. I think Bees was saying our mentality on what wealth really is, just to start with, is just kind of messed up, because the fact that we're dealing with a lot of people that have to see certain materialistic things just for you to prove that you're getting money. Again, a lot of these, again, from what I've seen, a lot of these guys in the hood is they have money, but it's not really enough. It's not enough money to help them be the case. It's not enough money to get you a high-powered lawyer. And when you get out, you still got all this money put away. A lot of these things that they have, they really don't have long money. We talk about that generational money. So it's going to have to start with us understanding that just having a Benz, black women in the U.S. own the most Mercedes Benzes ever. I mean,
and got more student loans than everybody.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, we gotta get out that mindset. That's the problem. That's one of our problems. Mm-hmm.
Look, I'm not talking about, what I mean, like seeing a nigga in a Benz or whatever. I'm talking about, like, actually, because you could show them like a bank account, a bank statement or whatever. It don't, I'm just talking about the stereotypical, mentality shit. I'm talking about, like, if niggas like was in the, if they had, a good amount of niggas in the hood just flipping stocks, actually, you know what I'm saying, doing good out here, stable, independent, then a whole lot of these street niggas would flip the script, because I'm out here seeing it, because my pop, like, I know somebody that, like a big money dude that was with my, affiliated with my partner, put him on, and to the stock shit. And, last year he was, he made a big ass flip. And now, you know what I'm saying, with like within the past couple months or whatever, you know what I'm saying, niggas trying to get like them and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's the dudes, you know, like like the whole dynamic, is like the dudes that, on the straight and narrow and shit, and got the job or whatever and shit. You know what I'm saying? They, they ain't got the mentality of, as a majority, like on average of dropping, 2,500, you know what I'm saying, on a investment, like, these, the because the investors is the niggas the investors on average is the niggas that's flipping packs, like any other niggas, like, because niggas that's flipping money in other ways, they not in the hood, you know what I'm saying? They just got regular jobs and shit, saving their regular money and shit, you know what I'm saying? They not, they ain't got the mentality of flipping their money, you know what I'm saying? They got the mentality of getting a job and saving their money.
Renegade. We can't continue to say, we can't use this as a crutch, man.
It's not a crutch. I'm explaining
I understand
what's
what you're
going
saying.
on.
I understand what you're saying, my brother. I'm just saying is what's going on is why we where we're at. And if we don't do something to change it, we're going to stay where we're at. The first thing is I just asked a question to the people on the panel. What is capitalism?
Mm-hmm.
If you guys can tell me what that is. See, I don't think, and you can go into white communities and ask this question. They don't understand it. People don't even understand what capitalism is. And so we live in a society of capitalists, and we don't understand what capitalism is.
Yeah,
we asking
capitalize on hitting licks.
No, but that's true. I mean, that's a true statement. You know what I'm saying? Because what capitalism is, like, just the capitalism. You're looking at politics, you're looking at trade, look at industry, private-owned businesses. You're looking at all that kind of stuff. And the reason why I feel like we don't do a lot of this
all
stuff.
in courts.
Yeah, it's a lack of knowledge. It's the lack of group economics. See, they're winning like that because they understand group economics. Like when I was listening to Live, and I heard, I think it was, I heard somebody say, if 100,000 people have $100, you know what I'm saying? That's how big businesses start. You know what I'm saying? They start from other people's money. You know, so if we had something in place as far as group economics, which is a lot of stuff in place for that already, with the knowledge is that not there for the people to know where it's at or know about it. So that's where I'm at with that. When you get your head right, when you get the knowledge right, and the thing is, you have to be open to it because it's in your face all the time. The people that you look up to all the time are doing the same things that you can do, and you can live the lifestyle that they're living. But the lack of knowledge, like, I'm from Memphis, you know what I'm saying? Like, I came from a school that, I came from a neighborhood that didn't necessarily tell me that I can be whatever I wanted to. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So
but let me ask you this, my brother.
Yes,
are you
sir.
a product of nature or nurture?
I think more so nature. You know what I'm saying? How I believe and how I think.
Yeah.
So it's like, cause the thing is, like, what we speaking on is like, this something I do every day for a living. You know, is
right.
I talk to people about helping them start their businesses, the licenses they need, and how I'm licensed in marketing and promotion. So that's why I see from the inside what's happening with these businesses and what's happening with our culture of people, and not understanding business and not understanding capitalism, like you said, and group economics. Group economics is the key to all of this stuff we doing right now. If we can just get on, if it was a way that we can get on one accord and put this together, like say if it's us 6 that's on here now, and we say, yo, we gonna do this right here, it's not going to fail because you got 6 people with the same motive, the same goals, if all of us are on one accord. Now, if somebody just mess up and drop out, then that messes everybody up, because now we don't want to feel in that spot, but we probably have to, and then we bring somebody in that wasn't at the beginning of what we're doing. So we just got.
That's why they made the pyramid scheme illegal.
Yeah, but a lot of pyramid schemes actually work, but they not called pyramid schemes. I think that's
right. They they got cool. They do it under the but it it's still the same shit. But as far as outright, you know what I'm saying, you gotta do the capitalist shit, and you know what I'm saying, be sneaky about it. But outright is it's illegal because of the help that it
So this is what I'll say. Blacks in this country, myself, you, everybody on this panel, as a group, we don't understand capitalism, because if we did, we would never be out doing Black Lives Matter marches, right? That is a social deal. We continually go to this government asking for social changes and social reforms. This is a capitalistic society. So if you don't have no money, you don't have no seat at the table. And until we start to understand that, till we start to put black judges, black lawyers, black police officers in our community in charge, black mayors, till we start having an economic seat at the table, all our social demands don't matter. Capitalism is this in a nutshell. You are allowed to contribute. You're not allowed to be a part of it. And it's that way for all races. The ones that understand it, they are allowed to now become part of it. See, I'm allowed to take from you because you don't know. So when you were telling me earlier, Renegade, like brothers don't know, that's exactly what I'm trying to get at. Because we don't know, or corporations can come and clean you out, and it's completely legal. Yeah.
Right.
I don't think it's that we don't know what's going on in that market, but I just think it's the fact that, like, me personally, like, I got money saved up. I even told you about it, but with me, I'd rather see my money in my eyes than rather put it in some other people's hand and try to make more money, because what this just showed me with this GameStop situation, dog, they control the market how they want to control the market.
They control everything, dog.
Exactly. So
you
like,
gotta be up on it though.
Hold on. Look at what happened, Renegade. They said like 2.5 million people got together for the GameStop situation and said they was gonna buy up all that stock, so the stock rose, right? What happened?
Mm-hmm.
People like, hold up, y'all can't do that shit. So now it's a lawsuit again, like, and they didn't even pay a lot of the people out that they were supposed to pay out.
Shit.
Hey,
everybody else all got
They paying them, bro.
No, they not.
Yeah, they got paid out,
bro. They paying them, bro.
Yeah, they're gonna get bail. They always get bailouts and shit.
I see
Look,
screenshots every day. I'm in the Reddit joint. Like, I've been seeing screenshots before.
how many niggas you know?
They gonna get paid. Let me ask you this
niggas
question.
been getting paid? Niggas been up 28 million on them niggas, man. Like, shit crazy.
They getting paid. I seen it.
No, I'm saying y'all saying people get paid. They saying that a lot of the people not gonna get paid, bro.
No, they getting cashed out.
No, they getting paid, bro.
They're
paying everybody, bro. But the taxes do come with
it's all
it.
fiat money. You're gonna get your money.
Go ahead, B.
Taxes do come with it, though.
I'm gonna ask you a question.
Of course.
And this is why I told you before: saving money is a losing proposition.
Right.
$100 in the year 2000 is how much money today? If I gave you $100 in 2000, how much money would you have to give me back today for the same purchasing power?
But B, money don't really mean nothing.
No. Just answer my question, bro.
Yeah, crypto.
I want to know. I'm saying like so. I like how I heard money don't even mean shit no more.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you. You would have to give me $148.97 today for that same $100 I gave you. So if you save money, you lose. You
but even let's say
because so many niggas
money and I don't,
making
more
money with it.
Let's say I invest money, right?
Yep.
And I still get fucked.
That's the risk. That's like going to the. You don't put it all in one. Look. Hold up, bro.
What you're seeing with the GameStop, this ain't normal market behavior.
Right, that ain't normal, dog. That wasn't normal.
What that was is that was some smart dude that realized that he could take advantage. They could take advantage of a investment firm's position,
right,
and that's what they did. See, you got to take this back to what actually caused it. See, the people who bought the stock aren't the people that pushed the stock to $400.
Right.
And I just want to be clear about that. They pushed the stock up, but that's not the money that pushed it up. It's the investment firm money that has to come back into the market because they lost their ass.
Yeah, but so they got to cover.
If you got $12 billion short on GameStop, and a bunch of people come in and buy that stock, and you lose $5 billion, you got to bring $5 billion back into that stock. And when that $5 billion comes in, that's why the price went up like it went up.
Mm-hmm. I'm just saying this.
Hold up. How many niggas do you know growing up was successful getting money in the stock market?
I don't know no nigga that was in my hood that was successful at doing that shit.
Hey, that's a good question, because that's a good question, bro.
I
never knew nobody like that either growing up.
Hold on. I'm about to tell you why, Renegade, because I feel like this. I would rather go buy a brick, bust that bitch down, and I see all my investments, you heard me, see all my money, than to invest in some shit and I don't know what's going to happen to my money.
But that's
taking a risk.
That's the thing.
That's how everybody pretty much
that's how I think we do it.
Listen. That's the same thing that a nigga that only seen stock niggas getting money and never seen a street nigga get money. That's the same thing that they would say, what you doing all of this for when you can da-da-da-da-da. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can lose your money you can lose a brick. You could get robbed. That's you taking that risk. You know what I'm saying?
But I know what's going on when I get robbed.
What?
You lose your life.
Oh, but it's still, I know the risk. Hold up, I know the risk going into that shit. So you can't say
just like you know the risk going into the stock. That's why you can maneuver around that.
You answer your own question though.
I don't know.
Yeah, you answer your own question though. Because
actually you do know. You do know, bro.
No, you don't know nothing about the stock.
No, you don't know. Because you don't know until you do know. He don't know nobody that's, if you don't know nobody.
I never knew nobody who was in that field like this, huh?
You know what I'm saying? All you're gonna do is.
This is the thing. Like he answered his own question. If you know that if you buy this brick, you know what I'm saying? Like if you buy this and I'm gonna get this much back. You know what I'm saying? You taking a risk doing it. For one, it's illegal. Secondly, you can get robbed. Thirdly, you can get killed. Now, when you're in the stock market, the only thing you risk in losing is some change.
Money.
That's it.
Money.
And on top of this, check this out. And you still don't risk losing it because it's if your shit in the red, basically, it's lower than what you bought it for or whatever. One day you wake up, you're down $30 or something.
Cash out.
That's an unrealized loss until you sell. So you can just hold that bitch till it go back green, till it go back to the profit, and then profit, bro. It's that simple, dog. Like it's not crazy. You feel me?
That's the thing. Like so a lot of people, sometimes you get the concept of if you lose money on the stock, you just out that money. No, it's still there. There's a potential for it to go back to where it was at.
You own the paper. You own the paper.
Yeah, that's paper. Yeah, like it's an unrealized loss, bro. Until you sell. Now, if you down $50, then you sell. You just lost $50.
Yeah, you just lost.
But if you hold on to it and be steady, bro, you fuck around and be up $1,000. Go ahead, cash out, man. Have a nice
Hold
day.
on, let me call out these cash out. We got Omari T in the cash out, man. Salute for the great video, appreciate that. And then Jacob Jennings, also, man, another big time supporter of the channel, man. Appreciate both you guys for hitting the cash out to support the content. But I mean, that's what it's about.
Hey, B, let me ask you something. You ever heard of some shit called Forex?
Yeah, I lost 35,000 trading Forex, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, you can lose money fast. That's a fair way to get money, fair way to lose it too.
I got a homeboy that had told me about it. He was like, "Hey, you give me $200, I can show you how to do all this shit, dog. Because I'm in a group chat with a bunch of niggas that's doing this shit." And I'm like, "Dog, I don't really know nothing about that."
That group chat gonna help you though.
And let me tell you,
he was like, "I give me $200 and I'll get you in a group chat." And he was like, "Bro, it's real live millionaires in the group chat." And I'm like,
let me tell you something about that. And luckily, I learned the easy way because I made decent money real quick and it just got out. But a lot of times when you're making trades per se, whether you're buying or you're selling, or a call or whatever, you're not trading in the market. A lot of times, unfortunately, you're trading against the broker, and the broker takes your money.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
why Forex. That's how Forex play.
Yeah, because the Forex ain't joined like the stock market.
Right.
It's individual brokers. So you never know how many people are actually in or out at any time. And then when the bank comes in, dog, they come in huge. So if you on the wrong side of that, man, they'll wipe you out your trade. They'll wipe your account out.
Yeah,
they'll take all your money.
Options. Yes, and one time, because I was in one of those groups, one of those companies called IML, and so there was this thing called Money in Minutes. So luckily, like we had a rule: hey, you attempt to make 10 trades for Money in Minutes, and let's say you hit all 10, just say good night. Or there's one where, okay, if we don't get at least 7 out of 10, good night. Don't ego trade. So luckily for me, I got 8 out of 10 on my trades. But then what started happening was I started to see a trend. Like, okay, it's not happening to me, but it's happening to other people I know. Like I know a heavy hitter who used to go 10 out of 10 every night, no matter what, on all his trades. And then he started losing a little bit. Then he started losing a lot more. And then all of a sudden, he went to an event in Houston, and then he met one of the individual brokers. And the individual broker mentioned what I just said, how it's the broker that manipulates the market.
Yes, sir.
Oh, hell nah, bro.
So as a result, you're not trading in the market. You're literally trading against the broker. And on top of that, all those millionaires, a lot of them know those brokers.
Yeah. Hey, and the other thing is they give you leverage, right? So let's say I had a $15,000 trade in, and I had another $12,000 in my account, but I didn't put in no stop loss, and I took a short position. Well, because you're trading with leverage, even though I lost my money, they let the trade continue until I lost all my money that wasn't even in the trade. Because I was trading on margin. Then they canceled my trade out. So when it was all said and done, it was a $27,000 loss. Boom. All because I didn't put a stop loss in.
Yeah, like that stuff is real strategic. Like, but the thing is, for somebody that don't understand the stock market and don't understand investing, believe it or not, they're the ones that's going to think that this is a bad idea. The reason why we been taught to save is because based on a slave mentality where we had to save. Now we don't have to. They're just like, if you still eating soul food, like we had to eat it then because those was the slops, those the leftovers. Like now you don't have to. You just choose to. So that's why I said,
choose to.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. The lack of understanding the knowledge of investing, it's gonna be hard to pull somebody over and talk to them about it because they're just not gonna understand it.
Check this out though, cause I want everybody in the comments to hear this. I want y'all to hear this too. this how I feel about that, bro, because I made a decision in my life, like, bro, I'm turning up to the maximum. Fuck the regular job type shit, all that shit. I'm turning up to the maximum, bro. And what I did was a trick for me that helped me out greatly, bro, to get the knowledge that I was seeking, because I couldn't really talk to nobody about it, because ain't nobody really knew about it. Basically, when you go to search for shit on your YouTube, I know motherfucker might go to Vlad TV, you might go down on some rap shit, whatever, boom, boom, boom. Now you stuck in that algorithm. Now your phone gonna bloop, bloop. It's gonna tell you something about this rapper, tell you something about that. I started looking up the crypto. I started looking up the crypto. Exactly. I'm about to tell you what helped me out. Started looking into the crypto more. Now I started getting updates on different cryptos. Now I'm seeing all these different central banks messing with the cryptos. Now I got a better backstory to where these altcoins going in the future. Boop, boop. I went, started going to the stock joint. Like, damn, what's about to pop? I started getting more backstories on the stocks and shit, different companies, what the new news. Now it's to the point my phone is harassing me for that now. You feel me?
Hell
it's like I beat it into my mind and now I'm in the game. You feel me? Like I'm in the game, bro. Like, and I love it. You feel me? But I had to make a choice. You feel me? Because like somebody always said, you gonna be like the 5 people you be around the most. At the end of the day, bro, I'm gonna make sure I be around rich motherfuckers, bro. If I wanna, since I ain't really around like in my state, my city or whatever, hey, bro, YouTube right there, bro. These rich motherfuckers talking all day, giving game out for free, bro. Make them your new friends, bro. Make them your friends. You feel me?
And the copy, piggyback on what you're saying, I asked the brother earlier, I said, are you a product of nature or nurture, right? And I didn't really follow up on that. And where I was going with that is we are a product of both until we become adults. Then we choose where we want to go. The moment we become adults, we make our own personal choices. Now, they could be rooted in nurture and environment and all that other shit, but you responsible for the decisions you make. And we just got to start taking responsibility for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right, man.
That's a fact, bro.
And my thing is, man,
all niggas gotta do is you know, they just gotta, you know, they gotta be able to see it. Like, you know, they gotta, you know, all it take, like, you get booked.
Okay, but
no, that's what it is. If a niggas grow up seeing the results, you know what I'm saying, and see a better way, they're gonna choose a better way. You know what I'm saying? And I get that, and we gotta, and we get that.
I understand what you're
gotta
saying,
get that,
bro, but we've been waiting to see that better way for 400 years, brother.
But look, niggas don't know about the shit that we talking about right now. Is what I'm saying. That's the whole point.
But that's why we're talking about it.
Bees, I'm gonna keep it a bean with you. I didn't even know nothing about the stock market until the pursuit of happiness, dog.
No, and
then the niggas seen him failing.
No, my point here, and I think the other brother that was speaking earlier, his point is that's the design of our society. That's the systematic racism that have been put on us. See, we are playing into their game when we decide not to invest, when we decide not to do what all the other affluent people in this country are doing. We're only furthering his agenda.
Because the knowledge is out there for us, bro. It's right on this same thing we on right now. YouTube is right here for you, bro. Like, that's it, bro. All you gotta do is type it in, bro.
And because the knowledge is at everybody's fingertips now, I don't need to show anybody. You gotta want it. Because if you don't want it, it don't matter what I show you, you ain't gonna do it.
They ain't gonna want it if you don't show them. If you don't show them the way, though, like, you know, they don't know. Niggas don't see that possibility. Like, niggas don't, like, I'm talking of like the ones that do see that possibility. They not
what
in
you're saying is true. What you're saying is true, but that's what plagues our community.
I know, but I'm saying
what we doing right now is hopefully gonna challenge everybody listening to this channel. Like Lamont is challenging everybody listening to this channel, everybody on this panel, everybody in the chat. Hey, we got to do better. There is a better way. We can't just keep doing the same old sad shit we've been doing and making the same old sad excuses we've been making.
Yeah.
I
That's a
told
fact,
Lamar
bro.
one night I was on here. I told Lamar, right now, the way things are set, black people gonna have a negative net worth in this country by 2050. If we don't stop that bullshit and start making real choices, we done, bruh. We done.
That's the reality of it, man. Because black people spend more money. This is a true statistic.
Fucking it all.
Like, listen, I heard this comedian say back. It was in the 90s. Man, I was watching Jeff Comedy Jam. He said black people are the richest people, and the crowd was like, no, they were getting ready to boo the man, everything. He was like, just think about it. Black people work to look rich. Rich people don't have to look rich because they are rich. That's why they think we're wealthy. I say wealthy, not rich, but because they don't have to, they got it already. I can get whatever I want. So we spend our money with these brands that don't love us, the brands that's full Republican, that's putting these different presidents that we've had since the beginning of time. You know what I'm saying? Like we giving them the money to invest in our future. We think we getting some shoes. We think we getting a Louis Vuitton shirt. We think we getting a Ralph Lauren. Them people don't want us. You see what I'm saying? And until we understand it and start investing in each other, that's where we gonna win. I'm telling you, man. We spend so much money.
But look,
Hey,
you're not gonna get enough. You're not gonna get enough. The amount of investors that you need for the change that you want, that we want. You know what I'm saying? Until until they see the results. Like, all right, if like 50 of us, you know what I'm saying, started, a whole like mine was saying, a whole separate YouTube channel, you know what I'm saying, documenting us, starting off on this little on the stock shit and showing our progress. You know what I'm saying?
But the problem with that, Renegade, I don't mean to cut you off, but the problem with that thinking right there, that's how we keep missing out on every new wave. Like if you wait for the next wave to hit, like we just missed the GameStop wave. If we would have been up on game, if we'd have had this group already set up and we'd have had our eyes open, we would have probably caught this and we wouldn't have missed it. See, the goal of it is not to miss the next wave. And the best example is when you look back on Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos, when he started Amazon up, he went to investors asking for money to help build this up. But there were a lot of people who did fuck with him. But the people who did invest in him, they didn't look at his Honda. They didn't look at his Honda Accord. They didn't look at the clothes he was wearing. They looked at the idea. They just went and did the research on the idea. See, what we got to do is we got to get out of that materialistic mindset where we looking at, like, again, just like what the brother just said, Fahar just said, we got to, if you're worried about the people who look rich, those are usually the most brokest people. We got to start looking at the concepts and ideas that's put in front of us as opposed to the person that's bringing the message. See, and this is how we get duped into a lot of these scams. See, because you'll get a guy coming with some type of scam, some type of investment scam, but he'll be having the jewelry, the cars, and they'll be talking about, look, I bought this, I bought that. And when they putting all this flash in front of you, and they get you to invest a $1,500 and you don't see your money come back ever because you done got caught up in all of the hype and the investment and the free. Like, so the thing is, we got to get out that mindset because that's what ends up getting most of the scam. My brother's the main example. My brother has been investing in all of these trades and dealing with all these people and all that. He's got scammed multiple time after time. It's because these people come to him with the impression that they are rich. They want to look rich. They want to sound rich, but it's not real. And you end up losing your money. That's why I said we got to start our own community where we dealing with real live investments.
Let me piggyback off that real quick, bro. Let me piggyback off that real quick. I'm talking about legit
shit, not not scamming though. And I'm not talking about. Let me piggyback off that real quick.
Go ahead,
because I ain't gonna lie. I want to cut y'all, bro. I just wanted to say that to add on to what Lamont said was like, one thing a wealthy man said, y'all know him or whatever, Warren Buffett, but that shit's so true to when you invest, bro. And I follow that shit to this day, and it done helped me a lot. When everybody run into some shit, bro, stay away from it. When everybody glitter and gold to the motherfuckers, stay away from it. When everybody's scared of it, oh damn, that company bottoming out. That shit been red for a couple weeks, boom, boom, boom. Like they scared of it. I'm buying it all up, bro. And that's just how it go, man. Like you gotta be different out here, bro. Like your mindset gotta be different, bro. If you really want to run it up, bro.
Hey, so hold on. What do y'all? Hey, I got a question. Can y'all do like
email?
Lamont, can y'all do like a tutorial on this shit or something? Put it on your
No, what I'm gonna do?
Anti, just give me a call.
I got you.
Hey, that too, and like I said, I'm gonna be starting a Facebook group.
Cause I got.
You can join it.
Saved up, bro.
That way,
you never did nothing with it.
That way, you can network with anybody in here who might have information on what you need. And here's another thing. I think Abdul Ali, he said, "Brother Polite is a scam." See, that's the thing. See, and that's another thing that we got going. But that's another thing that we got going on too much in our community. The few people, listen, the few people that are having some type of success, instead of us doing our real research into it, we say, "Oh, it's too good to be true." And the people that are succeeding, we automatically call them a scam. One thing I'm gonna tell you is this right here: when you're dealing in this type of business with this investing, that scamming stuff is not gonna last too much long. The feds will be on you just that quick, and you're gonna be locked up, just like the people who tried to scam with them PPP loans. How quick did they get locked up?
Yeah. Like, I know. I know some niggas that's eating off that shit, boy. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, they are. But
I know the people eating off them bitches, boy. They killed the government, boy.
Yeah, but you what I'm saying is,
and then by the time they get caught, them boys only gonna do like 2-3 years.
Shit. If they get caught, man, there was so many people doing them scams, bro.
But that's a white collar crime, man. They don't really do. You don't do too much time. You know
and then they gonna come back with all the licks.
But that's the thing.
We got somebody new in the chat. My bad. I want to get to BG, and then I want to go to True to King. But BG, thanks for jumping in the chat. What do you got on this topic?
Yeah, you already know, bro. Mm-hmm. I'm just shy. I just finished on Brody, like, but I'm 19, right? I'm just trying to get in this joint. You mean? I'm trying to start getting to this money. Like, I'm trying to fuck with this stock shit, but like a couple months ago, I was fucking with the Forex, but I don't know. Like, I don't really know too much about it. Like, my friend, he was explaining to me about the Forex, but like,
don't do it.
I don't know. Like, yeah.
Hold on, Lee. You keep saying don't. Hey, Lee, what's the difference between Forex and the stock exchange, bro?
Here's the thing with Forex. B said it earlier, and B's correct me if I'm wrong. Oh yeah, B's, by the way, check your email, please, and I'm gonna give you my number.
It's easier to go with the move.
Well, kind of, sort of, but the difference is with Forex, there's a human element in terms of how you can be profitable, and this
openly is human.
And this is what I mean by that. When you're in the foreign exchange market, a lot of times, well, more often than not, you're not trading in a market. You're trading against the broker, and the broker has a human element to it. So, as B stated earlier, that's how he lost $27,000. There's a human element to it, and that human element brokers.
$27,000, damn.
Yeah,
see, that's my fear right there, dog. If I lose something like that, boy, I'd be highly pissed off.
And then with the stocks,
that ain't shit to you at the level that you're at.
And with stocks, more often than not, from my
I don't give a nigga 27,000 is something, nigga. I don't give a fuck how much money you got.
I ain't saying ain't shit, but you know,
27%.
It ain't like that's all he got. You know what I'm saying?
For real, nigga. $27,000.
It can't be. That's not how you play the game.
And with stocks, to my understanding, there's not really a lot of human elements behind it. It's numbers based, and it's not based off feelings and human elements. So that's the.
You're right about
they
that.
Was manipulating it earlier.
You never really lose in the stock market, bro. Like, that's just how that shit go. Like, unless you sell at a deficit, you feel me? Now, if you sell when your shit low, that's a realized loss now. But if you hold steady and wait till you go back green, for the profit, hey, bro, you just won, bro. You just had to wait a little bit longer than usual. That's all
So
that
hold
shit
on, let
about,
me
bro.
guess. So hold up, let me ask y'all something. So how do you even get your money? You go by getting your money, like you build your portfolio through your stocks, right?
Yeah. You build your portfolio. Say you just want a certain company. Say, for instance, you wanted BlackBerry. You get you about down 50 shares of BlackBerry. You see that shit jump. You see that shit jump probably 40% or 50%. That's usually when I just go ahead and jump out, bro, because I don't like to be greedy. So that jump about 40-50%, I go ahead and get out, bro. You just sell your shares. Sell your shares, bro. You just go sell the amount you want to sell. You might
And
want to
it
sell
go.
just your
It,
profit
Big
and keep
I got
some in.
hold up, do the money go into your bank account or do it go somewhere else?
When you sell, it go to your buying power. You also got a amount over there going to be your buying power. It's going to go to your buying power. It take like a day or two to clear, and you go ahead and take it, send it to your account.
Hey,
You can
Bees.
withdraw that shit to your account.
Okay.
That can only take a few days.
I had to get into that shit, bro.
Hey, Bees, you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Can I email you my number?
Sure.
Okay, we'll do. But yeah, and I was mildly successful in Forex. It was brief, but then I got out of it. And ironically, I was actually going to pay more money to come back to the foreign exchange market until a buddy of mine told me what happened to him, and everyone left. And like we had a large crew, and then when, as I stated earlier, when he and the crew went to Houston, I couldn't because I had to go to physical therapy at the time. They went to Houston. They met the individual broker, told him how the foreign exchange market really works and why they're losing money. And it was because the brokers that they were working with. And this is worldwide. This is not just the Houston, Texas thing. This is not just the United States thing. Human element to the foreign exchange market and how the brokers take your money. It's worldwide. So that's why ultimately I left. So yeah, that's stuff.
Yeah, man. I'm glad we having these conversations, man. I got to get off here, but I'm glad that these conversations are being had because it's so much needed.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and the thing is, we got to understand. It's like we say we don't know how to invest. We don't know how to start, man. As soon as you buy those Nikes, you invested. As soon as you buy those what's names, you invested. You invested. Like, so the thing is, my thing is, this is me personally. If we start investing our money with, to be honest, with people that look like us, it will automatically change. We spend so much money in America, black people, toward things that's gone tomorrow. Things that can be stolen, like stuff, TVs and stuff out of our house. You know what I'm saying? Like clothes and shoes, man. If you ain't no sneakerhead, man, you gonna wear those Jordans.
That's not how you get rich.
Yeah, them Jordans gonna be gone, man, in 6 months. So
niggas
it's like
niggas got a Jordan catalog worth $10,000.
But they say that. But that's my thing. You got a Jordan catalog worth that much money, but you say you don't know how to invest. That's all you doing is investing. Invest in stuff that you can understand. You see what I'm saying? Like if FYF say, yo, I'm doing this, blah, 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 so and so. He opened up a platform for us to have this conversation to a mass amount of people. People can go back and watch it. They can do all this.
This shit really the new hustle, bro. Like this shit really low key the new hustle. Like I like what Jason Cross and Up y'all said. They said some real shit in the comment section. Like, bro, that's really what we do. You buy low, sell high, bro. Just like the drug game, bro. You just doing it digital.
Right.
You buy low, buy in low, build a position, sell high.
But that's the reality. You know what I'm saying? But that's why we as black people, well, so-called black people, what us as black people, we want to buy low. That's called the hookup in our community. So that means that the stock market is hooking us up and we don't even know about it. You see what I'm saying? Because we don't have the lack of knowledge to even the want to understand it. Like, man, I live that life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I literally live that life. But I know dope boys that got freaking rental houses. You know what I'm saying? They sold their stuff and they got out. Now they got 15 houses in the city. You know what I'm saying? Where they rent them out.
That's another thing I was about to say. That it's either the street niggas or the niggas with like with degrees, you know what I'm saying, that's starting businesses and shit. Like it ain't like the in-betweeners, like the niggas with just, you know, jobs and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But that's
Like,
the thing. That's what we for.
Hold on, y'all. I just want to let y'all know I put the link because I just created it real quick. The link to the Facebook group, Investment and Marketing Strategies group on Facebook. I put the link in the chat. So if you want to join that group, just click that link.
I'm gonna tune in for sure.
Just click that link, and we're gonna, like I said, it's about building up a community, so we have somewhere to always go. So if it, like, let's say you are about to make an investment, or you want some questions or opinions on it, and it's 12 o'clock at night, just post your question in the group, and it's probably somebody up who can immediately respond and help give you some information and advice on how to proceed with it. Or if you got an idea, if you got a stock tip, if you got something that you think you can group up with a few people with and go in on equally, maybe you could put together some groups like that and crowdfund some money to go in on some things just like those guys did on Reddit. Again, this is how they came up on 70 billion, y'all. Not 70,000, not 700,000, $70 billion, y'all.
But it took weeks and weeks. It took weeks and weeks of due diligence, though, bro. Like it was people every week, every day dropping new. They was coming with due diligence on why this was gonna be a success when we invested in that certain stock. They was coming with so many analytics, bro, that you wasn't gonna be able to say no to it. Basically, bro, it was so much due diligence that it convinced over 1 million people to say, all right, I'm with it. Fuck it. Rockets. Everybody got rockets.
Patience is key. Patience is key, man. Patience is key, man.
Yeah, but I'm out of here, y'all, man. Y'all be blessed. If y'all want to get up with me, man, check out IVD Press on YouTube, man.
Yes, sir.
I'm there, man. Y'all check me out. I appreciate y'all, brothers. I love y'all, brothers. Y'all keep on getting doing this good work, man.
What them dope niggas that you talking about, bro?
Oh yeah, they ain't Memphis.
They ain't Memphis. I need to take a trip out there.
Yeah, they ain't Memphis. But the thing is, man, you got YouTube. You don't need them. You don't need them cats. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling you, dog, this YouTube thing, all you got to do is look up your dream, and somebody already living it. And just figure it out.
It's free game out there, mug.
Yeah, you can pay for it if you want to. You know what I'm saying? But it's in your face. It's in your hand. Listen, the reason why we broke and a lot of things that we don't know is because we just didn't do this right here. We do this to text folks random crap all day, look at videos, all this stuff, man. Like this right here, this changed my life. This right here changed my life, man. Just based off of me doing the research and studying. Man, I would say this, I'm gonna go, man. I had this older Caucasian guy, man, when I was 19 and hearing me talking about business and the things I wanted to do. He was like, man, you got a good head on your shoulders, man. You got to make that change. I was like, yeah. He said, I'm gonna tell you a secret. He said, you need to read. I was like, I read. He said, no, you really need to read. Because he said, in my culture, which he's talking about European people, they saying if you don't want a black man to know something, you put it in a book.
Put it in the book, bro. Or now they put it on the website in text.
For real, man.
Like all they do is put it in text. Everybody want to watch a video. They'll put it on their website that they just did a new deal with something that we should be knowing about, but most people don't want to read it. They want it to be told to them.
Yeah,
that's real,
they want
bro.
to hand it. You got to go out and search. You got to do the research on your future, bro. Like for real. Like I lived that life. You know what I'm saying, for years. You know what I'm saying. Now I'm living a lifestyle that I want. You know what I'm saying. The lifestyle that I work for. A lifestyle that I grinding off of that won't put me in jail or have me dead. You know what I'm saying? So we just got to get that frame of mind that we want better. And when you want better, you do better. That means that you research. I don't care if you bake cakes and you at the beginning, blah blah. Get on YouTube. They're gonna show you how to make the best cakes, man. Like for real. They're gonna show you how to make it, and you gonna understand it because it's a million other people doing the same thing with the same cake. So
facts, bro.
That's my thing, bro. Like we need to practice. To me, the key is group economics. What we doing right now? Like we having church, bro. When 2 or more people on one accord, bro, we having church. It ain't necessarily gotta be about God, but when two people go, two or more people in one accord, we going to church, man. So we just having church, man. And I appreciate everybody for tuning in to my brother's channel, man. Make sure y'all subscribe if y'all ain't subscribed already. And if you getting this content, make sure you hitting that like bell for real. And it's me. I'll holler at y'all later. Y'all be blessed.
Right. Appreciate it, Far.
All right, bro. Good look, bro.
And that's what it's about right there, man, is everybody jumping in together. Like I said, we're going on 2 hours now. I didn't want to keep this going on too long, but I'm going to put that link in the chat again. I see a few people have already joined it for that Facebook group.
I'm gonna have to make me one, bro, because I ain't got all social media. I've been cleaning out social media for a few years. You feel me?
And the good thing about this group, y'all, again, it's a private group. So again, when you go in this group, you can say and do whatever you want. It's private. Everything that we talk about in this group is gonna stay there. And like I said, the only way you get into the group is I have to approve you. So it just ain't gonna be no randoms in there lurking around. You're just trying to troll off the information we put out there. But it's about building a community where we can all network. It seems like a lot of us got questions. I wanted to speak with Big Bless about those options he was talking about earlier. I didn't know nothing about that.
Me and Bees was on that joint. Yeah.
That's
call
what I'm saying.
Options, bro.
We got that group. The call options. If we get that group together, we can break that down because that's definitely something I'm interested in. I just didn't know nothing about it. I don't even know how do you go buying stock, those call options. So I need all of that information right there. And if y'all got questions about YouTube and your YouTube marketing, I'm willing to answer all those questions. Just let me know. And I usually hit people back within an hour or two if you reach out with those types of questions. So it's just about networking and just sharing the information that we all have. Like Lee has experience with the Forex. All right, Big Bless seems like he's doing pretty solid with the stocks and just general investments. We've got a Jason Cross,
crypto too.
Yeah, Jason Cross and Big Bless with the crypto. Again, like with Renegade has a lot of questions. It's just about understanding. And like I just seen too many.
Renegade ain't got no money.
Don't matter. A lot of these things you don't need a lot of money. A lot of these things you don't need a lot of money. You just need to understand it.
Hey, can I say something to I think dude Stan Marsh said why he can't buy XRP right now? I'm pissed. Go on, it's an app, bro, Uphold. You can buy XRP on Uphold. UPHOLD. It's an app. And you can still purchase it from there, even though they're going through the lawsuit. A lot of exchanges taking it down, but Uphold still got it up.
Hey,
you can go ahead and get right. Yo.
How many apps you got to deal with this shit, bro, on your phone?
Let me check.
I was just about to ask that question.
I got Robinhood, I got Webull, that's for my stocks. I got Coinbase, I got Ledger Live, which connect. Ledger Live, you can buy crypto on there too, just like Coinbase, but Ledger Live connect to my Nano Ledger X, that's my hard wallet, and I got Uphold. And I got an authenticator just so nobody can hack my Uphold account.
Hey, did you hear about the guy who lost his authentication code? He had 20 million in Bitcoin.
Oh,
yeah.
Damn, that's
I thought he lost his hard drive.
Then he get it back though,
he lost the code.
That's
he didn't get it back.
Hard drive.
He said without that, he said it's encrypted. He says it's like an encrypted code.
It's a private key, bro.
Yeah,
your private key is 24 different phrases, bro. If you lose that shit, you're done.
Check this out.
That boy not gravy, man.
Check this out. There's another company with crypto. One of my credit advisors. He and I've been good buddies for years. He's the one who helped me get my credit up by so many things. It's this company. I'm not going to say too much about it, but it's in crypto. It's called Forex. I'm gonna just leave it at that. Forex.
Hey, all that information can go straight to the group, man. That way it's locked in, and we can always go back and reference it.
Yeah,
it's the best way we're gonna do it. Like I say, we got, and a lot of us be having good ideas. Like if this group would have existed a couple weeks ago, when that Jewish family told me about that Chinese tech company, I would immediately put it in the group. So even if I forgot the name, I got somewhere where I can go back and reference that information. So That's why one of the reasons why I'm creating this group, because I know we be on the fly and we be doing a lot of things. We talk to a lot of people, and you get information and you could forget it just that fast. So if you got something for that group, just put it in there. Let everybody know, because once you put it out there, everybody else is going to start researching. That's what we all need to make it a habit. Don't just listen. We all got to start doing research on all of this stuff.
The key to learn something. The key to learn more than one thing, more than one new thing every day, man. You feel me? That's the new key, man.
Hey, Lamont, you're right about that. Lamont, I'm actually going to reactivate my Facebook and join tomorrow. And I'm going to put the link on there.
Okay.
Hey, blessing on blessing. This Anti, I'm going to put my number in the private chat, dog. Hit me up.
That's a bit.
Anti, how you been, man?
Man, working, dog.
Man, listen.
Yeah, it's been crazy, man. I got quarantine.
Hey, you got quarantine, fam? You still in Washington?
Nah, I'm home now, but I got quarantine.
Oh, dang. Rich, he said it was 220 mil, not 20 mil.
Even worse.
Hey, that's crazy.
Crazy. I knew it was
ain't he like a CEO or something, man?
That ain't good in gravy.
A company or something, man.
Words to go, Mike. That ain't good in gravy, man.
Hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Speaking of Goat Mike, bro, that man been rapping every day since now. Every video he rapping and saying.
But guess you know what though? Listen, he put trades in that mind. Listen,
if you ask me to go back on Lamont channel and rap, hell no. I ain't doing it.
Listen, man. Listen, Go Mike gonna be trained like a motherfucker.
Bro, you lost, dog. You really think you won?
Hey, true. Guess what though? It's all good and gravy, face said.
Hey, could say Anti done gave him the confidence to get back. He was like, bro, I was about to give up. I was about to quit, but I heard Anti talking crap to me. Now I'm back.
Or Go Mike gonna listen to this video, man. He gonna be on it before everybody else, man. That's big gonna be.
This nigga already told Lamont, dog. I ain't coming back on your channel. Your channel
he said he is. No, he made another video.
He said he ain't gonna rap though. He said he ain't gonna rap though.
No, he made another video. Said he said.
Oh my
he said
God,
come back.
This nigga, this nigga ill, dog. Hey, I let that nigga message.
Listen on low.
I said, hey, on behalf of FYS Sports, nigga, please don't come back over here with these trash ass balls, nigga. Fuck you mean?
Now he gonna come back talking about stocks and all that stuff, man. He gonna be a stock expert when he come back. Let me go listen to this video. He gonna be a stock expert.
Man, I still can't leave Brooklyn sign the Mosh. Wow.
Word, man. That's what I'm saying. Though.
That's a good sign.
What happened?
They probably got
that ain't bad.
They probably.
He gonna play defense. Yeah, he gonna play.
Brooklyn.
He said Brooklyn signed Amari Shumpert.
That's the only thing they can afford. Like what else? Like you can't expect
sense. I mean, hey man, listen, man. He lived down the street. I mean, he can play ball. He got experience. I mean, listen. I mean, it made sense, man. It made sense, man.
That man ain't worrying about playing no ball, man. He
I don't think
he probably bored though.
Hey, true.
Jacob Jennings, just hit the link and join the Facebook group. And we're gonna put all the information.
True the King. The Nets, they're better off trading for Taco Fall, man.
I mean, listen, man. Listen, he probably see Amon Sharp like, listen, man. He like, hey, Amon's here. You know what I mean?
His mind always been defensive, dog. Yeah, he always been defensive.
He can shoot somewhat. You know what I mean? He can dribble the ball.
I mean, he's not trash. It's just I
thought Amon Sharp was gonna be.
Hey, Lamar, can they not get Trevor Ariza?
That's still.
Hold on, he's still on the team, ain't he? He's still in OKC.
He on OKC. He trying. He's waiting on a buyout.
I thought they
waiting on a buyout. No,
he gotta get a
buyout out yet.
Yeah, he's waiting on that buyout.
I thought that's who they were shooting for, Trevor.
But they gotta wait for a buyout. But even that, though.
I mean, the thing is, you can take the chances of first. He has to get bought out. Second, he has to want to come to your team.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Lamar.
That's a lot. That's a lot of, you know.
Hey, Lamar.
Yeah, what's up?
So I've never doubted you on your basketball take, but True the King and CA, they know where I'm about to go with this.
No,
Anti. I promise I'm not trolling this time. I promise. But you were right, man.
About
what do you call it? I keep searching this guy's name every day. Nothing. Thon Maker.
He
Oh yeah.
He trash. We know this.
Oh yeah,
He's just.
He just. I mean, I think on the right team, yeah, but I think he's one of those guys you can't put him on a rebuild. He's not a player that's gonna carry you through a rebuild.
No, he's not.
Hold on. Video sharing said, did anyone make money with GME? I don't know what GME is.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get into this stock shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie, though. I'm tired of working for people.
That sounds so familiar. GME. What's the
Is that? I'm assuming it's a stock. I don't know what GME is.
It sounds familiar.
Oh, GameStop, bro. My bad, bro.
Oh.
My mic was turned off. It's GameStop, GME. Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, that's the little code for it, GME.
No, I had some shares of it, but these were shares that I bought maybe like 2 years ago. And when I saw it shoot up, I only had like 10 shares. So
hey, yo, you know what we messed up at? Not being jumping on Clubhouse, man. Clubhouse like $1 billion company now, man.
Clubhouse for real?
Yeah, the Clubhouse got a valuation of big.
Listen, man.
Publicly traded?
I think so.
Y'all remember?
I ain't never seen them, bro.
Hold on.
You ain't never seen them?
They might can get their IPO though. They might can get their IPO now though, since they worth $1 billion.
They was like in the testing stage, but still, all them celebrities was promoting that for free and all that, man.
Dude,
y'all remember
hey, back in the day, bro, it used to be a chat called the party line, dog. That's all Clubhouse is. It's the party line.
Hey, man, shoot, they making $1 billion right now.
Hey,
the party line.
Hey, do you guys remember? This company. It was a little brother to GameStop. You guys remember GameCast?
GameCast.
The system, nigga.
I know this. I know the system.
Dreamcast. I know Dreamcast.
There was a company. I got Dreamcast. There was a video game company called GameCast. It was like the little sister to GameStop. I kid you not. It was only by
when you talking about that. Oh no, that was GameFly. Huh?
Yeah, because
that was on TV.
Because it used to be by. I don't know if Giant Eagle is in every single location in the United States. Probably it is, but it used to be by Giant Eagle or by. Yeah, it used to be pretty much by any Giant Eagle that was available. But yeah, it was like the little sister to little brother or little sister to GameStop. But yeah, they went out of business a long time ago. I was just seeing if anybody remembered it.
I never even heard Dreamcast.
Yeah, I remember Dreamcast. That's crazy.
Yeah, I remember Dreamcast.
Dreamcast might have bit off them people then.
Yeah, I don't remember.
They was fucking up all my all the game discs. Dreamcast put a red dot on your shit, a red ring on that whole some shit. That shit was fucking up all my game.
Yo, Blockbuster still up.
Blockbuster they ain't got no more Blockbusters, huh?
Bro, that shit over, huh?
That shit over with.
I'm
about to say Netflix put their ass out of business.
Yeah, the last one was
Netflix
Family Video. The last one, and they just shut down.
Oh wow.
Yep, the last one that existed was Family Video.
What about Redbox? I know Redbox, they doing bad right now too. Redbox.
Yeah, see, but the good thing about Redbox is they self-man, like it's just automated. Like it doesn't take much manpower. You just put the machine there and you put videos in it. People come get it or not. So you're not really, you don't have much overhead.
Yeah, my fault. Not GameCast, GameFly. That's what I meant to say. My fault.
Online shit. Yeah, ain't you used to go order online or some shit?
Yeah, but they kind of got phased out because of things like the PlayStation Network, where they put their own games right there on the network.
Right at the crib. Yeah.
I ain't seen a GameFly commercial in years,
bro.
That shit phased out.
I haven't been. I honestly have not been to a GameStop in at least 10 years. Honestly,
dang. Nah, I've been there. I went there this summer. I think
I went there. I went there a couple of days ago for 10. What's wrong? Trying to look for another PS5. They talking about we still ain't got none in stock yet.
Yeah, go to OfferUp. You don't have to pay that bread and just get one off OfferUp if you want to get it.
It's because when I started seeing. Now, granted, this maybe happened 3-4 years ago, but what I started seeing people being able to purchase games on their console or online, and they didn't have to go to GameStop anymore. I was just like, it's pointless. I don't know who goes to GameStop anymore.
But that's not even how they make their money, though. See how this is how GameStop make their money. They make their money off reselling. They buy so like you like they really make their main money off of like buying games and reselling them for more than the price.
Like
And they're like
you could buy
you
could buy like a PS, like you could buy you could have had a brand new PS4, never touched it, never even opened the games. You take it back and you're getting $73.14 at that.
Yeah. But see, my bad. Go ahead, bro.
Hold on, Lamont, what happened to the PS5, bro? Tell me. I haven't got anything about it.
They said they waiting on them.
Oh, they just waiting on to get it from.
Because again, the way they get it, they can't just go buy it like me. They can't go buy it from an OfferUp app. They have to buy it so they can do it as a tax write-off. So they trying to get it from like a legitimate like retail chain.
Don't hold your breath, dog.
Hey, you got the option. You got your option. They said they can cash you out for the retail value, or you could just
cash,
wait on the actual system.
Take your cash, dog.
All you have to do is email them. You got their email address. Like you don't have you got their contact. Just let them know what you want to do. Just email them.
I didn't know you was waiting. I thought you had a PS5.
No, they've been waiting. They said they waiting on.
It's been a shortage on them, bro. They talking about. They said Sony's supposed to be shipping some more out. They ain't shipped shit out yet.
Yeah, they're supposed to ship some out.
Yeah, it said
only way you can get it. Only way you can get it now is from StockX, man.
No, you can get them off OfferUp. That's where I bought me one.
But niggas selling them bitches for like $800 now. You got me fucked up.
That's not that much. That means
you got me. Nah, hell no.
800 ain't that bad.
I refuse to do it, man.
I refuse to pay $800 for
the most I pay for is $550, man. That's the most I pay for it.
Nah, you ain't about to y'all niggas ain't fucking with them stocks.
Y'all got money. True the King and Anti, y'all got money. Y'all ballers. Y'all good for it.
I ain't rich though, man. Listen, man. I ain't rich.
I ain't rich.
Don't put me out there like that, man.
I'm well off.
Yo, Trudy King getting that good National Guard money. I know you can afford.
Boy, they ain't getting no money out there, boy. Fuck out of here. that's travesty, dog. They don't get paid how they supposed to get paid.
It all depends on your rank is, though. But I mean,
what's your rank is, True?
Trudy King, you got like 3 houses. Stop lying.
That's a damn lie. I'm only a E3, man. Get out of here, man.
I don't know what the fuck that is. What is it?
I'm a private, man. I ain't first class, but I'm a private. I ain't nobody. I ain't no captain.
You ain't no general or nothing. Oh, okay.
Nah, dog.
You ain't no big step out there. Then, all right, cool.
I ain't saying all that though. But you know what I mean. It's levels though. You know what I mean.
I got you. Shoot. I always wanted to go to the Army and be in like SEAL team and shit like that. You heard me?
I mean, it ain't never too late though. I mean, the cutoff is 35.
Oh hell no, nigga! I can't, nigga. Insubordination be all over my shit. You heard me? You ain't gonna be cussing at me talking about who you man.
Hey, Milwaukee getting blown out by 20 by the Hornets right now.
God, what's up with Milwaukee though?
Start that man LaMelo. Start him.
Then LaMelo brother just beat his ass yesterday.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Lonzo just went off on them yesterday.
Lonzo went off on them yesterday.
27 of them things.
Yeah, Lonzo hit 7 threes.
Yeah, 7 threes. Ain't Eric Bledsoe
7 threes. Yeah, we're bucking them bitches too, boy.
Eric Bledsoe.
He was in his bed.
Melo went ham yesterday too. It's like them boys got some new news that they excited about or something. You know what I'm saying?
They must have. hey, it's either that, bro, or they listened to the whole screen we did the other night, bro. One or the other,
Man, they let Coke Boy give him 11 in 8 minutes. Come on now, come on, Bucks. You let Coke Boy kill y'all.
Oh, you talking about Malik Monk?
Yeah.
Yo, he is snapping. Yo, he ain't play all season. That boy.
Hey, True. What y'all about to do with the Lakers tonight, though, True?
Oh, that game's on now. I realize that.
Yeah, man. Come on, you see, man. Listen. Hey, man, we a little bit down right now, though, man. But yeah, it's a competitive game so far, though.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah.
LeBron James AD trying to snap for some reason. Okay, AD, you trying to snap for some reason.
AD trying like, okay, y'all must forgot who the fuck I am.
Yeah, but Jason Tatum said, come on now. Jason Tatum, I'm here though. You know what I mean?
Kyle Kuzma said, them boys don't even practice. He said, well, we don't practice. Like, how y'all lost? You don't practice. Like,
Lamont, they said James Harden got hurt today. What's up with his injury?
I didn't hear about that. I didn't know.
A thigh contusion or something, man. It?
Thigh contusion. What the fuck is that?
Thigh contusion. Thigh contusion.
I don't know, bro. You know he been
That
all
sound
them
like that
scribbles
fever.
down. All them
That ain't
scribbles, I
nothing.
don't know, bro.
That nigga ain't been in no
Hey, that ain't
scribbles
nothing
in
but
New
like
York.
a bad bruise, huh?
That shit
New
down
York on lockdown.
full of
lockdown,
muscle.
yeah.
No, it says right here he has a bruised knee.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, them scribbles busting that junk, bro. That's how they doing the nightlife in Brooklyn.
Man, that nigga
They
ain't no
hurt your
night.
knee.
They not
hurt
allowed to
your
go
knee.
out, sir. They not allowed to go out.
Hey, Lamont. Hey, Mike Butter in the chat said that the rumor is that Golden State's interested in Zach LaVine, and the Sixers are willing to trade their youngins for Bradley Beal. Is that true? I don't think so.
Hold on. The only way they can get rid of Bradley Beal, to get Bradley Beal, they gotta get rid of Ben Simmons for one. I ain't gonna hold you though, yo.
Nah, they ain't gonna.
If the
That's
Sixers
Ben Simmons
don't go
out
to
the
the
team.
finals, I'm gonna tell you this: Sixers don't make it to the finals. They trading Ben Simmons. You heard it first.
And why you say that, Drew?
Because like he getting his trade talks a lot, yo. He was almost played for James Harden. If they don't make it to a certain level, he has getting traded, yo. Hold
on. This is the thing. Like this, I don't understand this. Like this panic to trade people if they don't win the championship. You have to. The best you can hope for when you have a great team is that they can take you deep in the playoffs and give you a good playoff run, because only one team win the championship. Because if that's the case, then all 29 teams that don't
but that's
win,
what they doing. But that's what they're gonna do, though, Lamont. But yeah, I agree with you. That's what they're gonna do.
You think they give him a reason?
Listen,
you think they give them the final read? You think it's his last straw, basically? Like,
No,
yo,
it's
we
not.
got
I
you
think
a
it's
new
the last
coach.
I think
straw.
Sixers would do that. I think Sixers would do that, man.
Because again, you got to look at it like this: how many having Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid on your team, at least every year you're gonna have an opportunity to get there and win it. You just have to put the right pieces around them. If you get to trade, like once you trade them guys away, that window's closed.
But they got the right people. But they do got the right people. But here's the thing, though: they do got the right. They have the right team. That it fits right now. It working.
I know, but sometimes they don't win it in 1 year. Sometimes it takes a great team 3-4 years to win it, just to win one.
I ain't gonna lie, Bradley Beal swap for I don't know, bro.
But it's the Sixers we talking about, though, man. They would do it though. You got Daryl Morey, analytic guy. You know what I mean? You know it's. I don't know.
Trade Steph Curry.
They was quick.
Hey, Lamar, how much money
trade for James Harden?
A lot,
like 28 mil,
like 40.
I think he making more than that.
Nah, hold on, he ain't making 40 though.
Bradley Beal signed a big ass contract, didn't he?
Yeah, ain't no 40 though.
Oh,
he ain't getting 40 mil. Hold on, let me see.
He probably be
he making a lot of money.
35.
20. He making 28 million this year. 34. Next year, and 37. And 37 is his player option.
Boy, just give me one of them years, boy. I'm set for the rest of my life, dog. Fuck
man. Man, the trade exception, man. He makes a little bit more in the trade exception. Damn.
Hey, True, what in the world do the Celtics have to do to be a legitimate contender? Because like I said,
building around.
I'm not on the team, but I think
they need Jaylen Brown and Tater to get 2 more years.
Build around Jaylen Brown. That's all they really gotta do.
Hey, if y'all can get y'all hands on Andre Drummond, nigga, y'all will be scared.
Yeah, I mean, just do moves like that.
I just don't know.
If they can get their hands on Drummond, they'll be scary, dog.
You know what I mean?
I'd love for that to happen, I just don't think it's realistic.
They already got a Drummond, bro. They got Taco Fall.
Shout out to Fall, but chill out. Chill out, man.
Wait, what you said, G?
Chill out. He better thought maker though.
Renegade be killing me when you call it. Renegade be killing me when you call it Tatum, bro. I'm like, bro.
Lamont, hey y'all, hey hold up, hey Lamont, what they got into the Utah Jazz, dog? Them bitches ain't playing.
Hey, they the hottest squad in the league.
Hey, them bitches ain't playing.
What you think?
Hey, they coaching my top 5. I told y'all.
I don't know why y'all surprised. I don't know why y'all surprised.
Anti, you gonna put some respect on Yogurt name today, huh? He ain't playing no D Mitch yesterday, and they smacked around looking Luka, you know.
Hey, Donovan Mitchell is a problem.
He didn't play yesterday.
You know,
he didn't even play.
You know, the funny part is that Donovan Mitchell did not play in those back-to-back games that they beat the shot of the Mavericks. He didn't play.
No, I'm just saying he's a problem in general.
Yeah, we know
That's
that.
crazy though. Yeah, that's crazy. You know they're gonna be a scary team to play the playoffs though. I'll tell you that.
Sure.
Nigga Mike Conley.
I'm just saying in general he's a problem.
Anthony Davis gonna fuck Rudy Gobert up, dog. Stop it.
I mean, you talking about the Lakers? We talking about Lakers. We talking about they
Davis gonna fuck that boy up.
Bees is not the biggest AD fan at all.
Nah, he can't
Every
stand
time
it.
he says like,
but he talking facts about
right.
AD,
He is
bro.
talking facts though. He is talking. I like,
bro.
and I like AD though. I ain't agree with what you were saying.
Hey, look, I
Here's
don't
the
like
thing.
calling
He not a
soft,
star.
I don't know
Look.
personally, dog.
Here's
you
the
know
thing.
that
He's still the best power forward in the league, but at the same time, it's like you gotta be the best player in the world.
I think Bees want him to be more of a nasty player. Like he got to go in there and use them
like
elbows. He's a finesse player.
Right,
He's a finesse player, dog. He don't know how to get in there.
Nigga like
He don't know how to
what
get
I'm
in there and
saying?
get dirty, dog. He ain't never throw no elbow.
Yeah,
he gonna get hurt. No elbow.
Look,
yeah, AD's comfortable being like this. This a
finesse
second
player,
guy.
dog. Yeah, he's a
No,
finesse player.
on some KD shit. He not a.
But think about KD.
A true.
But think about KD is KD would take over though. Yes, saying KD not be the leader. But KD would sit for and take over. KD saying KD. Right, I'm saying but KD will realize I'm the best player on the team though. He will.
And that's how AD should be feeling right now. AD should be hands down the best player on the Lakers, bro.
And the thing is, I think
I'm just talking
about
AD.
Right, and the thing is, I think AD is a better leader than KD. But the difference is
he needs to go down and be banging down low somewhere.
AD don't want to be that.
He not built like
AD
that.
don't want to be that guy.
You remember them? That month when that summer when he had them little 6-7 months. 6-7 inches of growth. I've been telling niggas, you know how them young niggas be taking them growth pills trying to get taller. That's what I'm saying. I think he took them bitches. That's what I'm about to say. I'm about to tell you. I think he took them bitches and they stretched them out too thin. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think he's at most he's supposed to be like 6'7". You know what I'm saying? And I don't think the nigga I don't think the nigga you know I don't think the nigga made to be 6'10". You know what I'm saying?
I don't want to say that.
I don't even
think. Hold
I don't
on, Renegade. You gotta explain that.
So what you
gotta explain.
Look at how big he is, and look at how the muscle he got, and he still can't. Man, I seen him dunk on Jared Allen, and he missed like 3 games.
He gave muscle.
He ain't really got no muscle like
that. He gave muscle.
I feel like AD waiting for the playoff. I think the person we want to see out of AD, I think he's gonna show that for the playoffs, bro.
But he needs to be working. He need to be working towards that right now, though. You need to be getting that shape right now.
AD should be the best player in the world right now, man.
After All-Star break, we gonna see if he come out at the All-Star break and he's still doing the same crazy shit, bro. We gonna know like, okay, something's wrong with bro.
The Lakers did say that they're controlling AD's usage early on in the season because AD usually he loses this out like a couple months during the regular off season because his body is so fragile. So like
y'all better hope he don't activate. They the best team in NBA without him.
That's the thing. Yeah, that's the thing is too.
I was about to say, nigga, if that nigga activate, nigga, it's gonna get scary.
Hey, Lamont. This is probably a dumb question in reference to trades, but do you think anybody's willing to trade for Mo Bamba since he's never getting any playing time in Orlando?
Well, I mean, it depends on the team he's going to and if it actually gonna benefit him. Like, what is Mo Bamba gonna come to your team and do? Like,
fam, I know I'm not tripping, dog. That is a rap song, dog. Who is that?
This is based off the player.
Yeah, it's based off the center with a power forward, the center from Orlando.
Based off the player. It's a dude.
Okay, I'm like, I didn't know that was a real player.
No, man, the Knicks might give Orlando a bag of Frito chips for that man.
He's a super talented. Look,
take these lays.
Hey, he's a super talented. He's a super talented 7-1 center. It's just that
he's still on the rookie contract though, right?
Yeah. Like, he just hasn't got much playing time.
I mean, he ain't ready yet.
I mean, he hasn't got much playing time. He's
still on the rookie joint.
You know what I'm saying? He's always hurt.
Hey man, I'm good off him on it. Man, our Celtics don't need him, man.
Hold on. Some lady on Instagram sent me this comment. She said, so I guess she mad at GameStop. She mad at GameStop. She said, OMG, y'all really gassing this shit. She said, what's next? The cost of living is going up. Minimum wage can't be $15 because GameStop rocketed. We can't cure COVID because GameStop hit a new high.
What?
The only thing that might be different is we got new people that are rich, and GameStop might not go out of business. Not a big deal.
Nigga. What is she talking about?
I don't know. It sounds like she mad. But her name might
She's totally.
She's so mad she confused
hold on.
herself.
What's her name? I'm gonna tell you her IG name.
What's her IG name?
Her IG name is I heard the letter U have food.
Nah, I'm good, bro.
Oh,
yeah, I'm good. I
heard you have food. Okay, yeah, she wild.
I heard you have food, but not YOU. It's just the letter U.
Nah, I'm good, bro.
She from Jersey.
Ooh.
She sound weird as shit. That sound like one of them nut ass female that be burning incense in their bathrooms and all that
shit.
Man. Hell no.
He probably listen to this trend. She probably gonna be like, anti.
I don't want to hear that shit, dog. That nigga, man, hey, that nigga need to go ahead and pay me. I'm on that nigga channel more than he is, nigga.
I ain't gonna lie. I did see Johnson and Johnson putting out their version of the vaccine. Who next, bro? Like, who else coming out with one? I see everybody coming out with one. Walmart next. Like, who gonna be the next one giving out the vaccine?
You know Walmart coming out with the vaccine next, boy.
You know what I'm saying too.
Shit, crazy.
And I hate to say it, put it, buy some stocks.
Nigga, they sticking people with fake. They sticking people with needles that ain't full of shit, bro.
Hey, listen, man. My dad took the vaccine, man. It been like 4 or 3 weeks. Yeah, man. That don't happen to everybody, man. He good.
That nigga got a swole tongue, didn't he?
My mom
got a swole tongue.
Hey, he fine, man.
I mean, my mom take both doses of that shit. She good.
Word, man. Ain't nobody.
Hey, listen. Man, look. I'm just saying. Me personally, I haven't caught COVID.
I don't know what.
So that's why I'm not taking it.
I don't know what company, the people that was having bell palsy and all that. I don't know what company they use for that vaccine.
You wouldn't know if you had it or not unless they told you.
It made her sick.
Well, nigga, you right. Hey, true, you right. I mean, hey, Renegade, you right. I never even got checked for it, but I never had the symptoms. They're talking about you couldn't taste and all that. I never had that shit.
The symptoms could be anything. They said you ain't even got to have symptoms. So you got COVID if you go over there and test for it. That's how you know you got it.
I ain't testing for that shit.
They gonna tell you if you got it. That's how you got it.
Man, listen, they're different. You know, there's different tests out here. You know, they got a cotton swab test. You don't got. I mean,
you ain't sticking shit in my nose, dog.
No, it's a cotton swab where you put like the saliva, man. Like you don't got.
Hell, hey, pause, nigga. Hold up, pause, nigga.
Come on, yo. Hey, yo, it's 2021. Hold on, it's 2021. These men don't know about saliva tests, man. You out of pocket, man. You was out of pocket.
Hey, panel. Who do you, I know this is a little off topic. Who do you guys have in the Super Bowl?
I got the Bucks, man.
I'm going with the young goat.
Hold on.
I'm going with the young goat.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. Hey, hold on. Hey, nah, I'm not gonna lie now, bro. I swear to God, if I see one play, referee like just blowing a call, dog, I swear to God, I'm gonna get pissed off. If they try to give Brady this fucking ring before he retires, I swear to God, dog, I'm gonna be highly pissed off.
Hold on, my thing is, but here's the thing, though, like, why it gotta be a conspiracy now? Well, okay, when he loses,
it's actually not a conspiracy, though, bro. You know, it's legal to cheat in the NFL, right? It's legal, like it's entertainment, bro. You can actually get away with cheating. It's not a
entertainment. Hold on, first of all, nigga, it ain't the WWE, nigga. Come on now.
I mean,
you can't control the outcome of an NFL game, dog. That's impossible.
Oh yeah.
That's impossible, dog.
With the tuck rule.
I ain't gonna say it's not impossible.
Hey, now that I seen a pass interference happen last week that I was like, okay, yeah, they sold it up. They sold it up for homie.
They missed a lot of calls. Hold up. This what they did. They let them play.
They was letting them play.
That was a blatant hold though. That was like kind of crazy. That was like, you wasn't even trying. He wasn't even trying.
Other ones was blatant too. I seen somebody holding hands. They ain't called it.
Right, but the difference was he wasn't even trying. He wasn't even trying though. That's the difference.
Hey, you remember when old boy picked that ball off, right? He grabbed that nigga by his shoulder. He grabbed him by his shoulder.
Yeah, but at least he was like trying. He was trying to make a play though.
Nah, come on, dog.
He's trying to make a play though. That's the difference. I look at it.
That nigga yanked the shit out of that nigga jersey. Bitch, get back here. Bitch, get back here.
Hey, the Packers could have still won that game though. I don't want to hear that shit.
Man, I just think McGoat just too cold for the refs to make too much of a difference, you know.
You might
I'm going with the new GOAT, bro. I'm going with the new GOAT, Mahomes, man. You feel me? Like,
I'm going with the always going to be the GOAT. Tom Brady to further notice.
I feel you, bro. Because you can't stop Tyreek Hill or Travis Kelce, but if they could just contain them in a reasonable amount of yards, I think the Bucs.
But here's the thing: they can get at the quarterback. All they gotta do is get at the quarterback. So hey, listen, which they can. They got their left tackle and right tackle was out. They left tackle and left tackle out.
You talking about
Lee, hold up. It's not just Travis Kelce and Tyreek Hill, bro. Yes, they are great players, dude. Andy Reid play calling.
Come on, man. That's what it is.
Crazy.
That's the reason why niggas think That's why niggas think Mahomes got the best weapon.
I can only imagine.
Bro, some of the formations they
don't say Andy Reid. Hold on. Don't say Andy Reid. Shout out to the black offensive coordinator, man.
Him and Eric Bieniemy be fucking shit up, bro.
I can only
they know how to stretch a defense, bro.
I could only imagine the plays they have dialed up for the Super Bowl. I could only imagine.
It's gonna get crazy.
Hold on, Lee. Let this sink in, bro. Nicole Harmon muffed the punt.
Muffed it.
Hold up. The next 3 plays, he ran plays for Nicole Harmon to get his head back in the game. I was like, what coach does that?
Man, that's offensive coordinator, man. Listen, I'm giving the black influence coordinator a lot of credit, man. We ain't doing that, man. Shout out to Ben.
All right, but you know that's
you gotta get white people.
I'm just saying, though. Eddie Reid, the Hall of Famer. Eddie Reid, the Hall of Famer, though. I'm just saying, I gotta give him credit. Man.
I love
I gave Brian Flores a lot of credit for the last Super Bowl we won. You know what I mean? Look what we doing now, balling out there. You know what I mean, Miami.
So y'all call who y'all think gonna win. Who y'all think gonna be the breakout player, man?
What's the
next year?
For this game, for this Super Bowl, who gonna be the breakout player?
They gotta double team Tyreek Hill. Heck, triple team him if you have to.
Because that nigga cooked that whoever that corner was last week. He cooked the shit out of that
shit. Went fair.
That shit went fair. The shit out of that nigga, boy.
Yeah, it was.
That nigga went for like what 3? Didn't he go for like 300 yards?
It was 291.
I seen one joint. That boy ain't had no help over top, no safety help. I'm like, come on, bro. Don't leave him out there like that.
He was like,
no. You know what? He was. No, you know what? Anti, you're right. He was over 300 yards. He had 200 of it in the first quarter.
He said, "Help me." He was like, "Help me."
Hold on. I think Brady is gonna go for over 300 yards and torture.
Now here, no, that's not even the thing.
Hold on. You think it's gonna be a blowout?
No, I'm saying
Brady will retire after that shit. Y'all think Brady will retire? Y'all think Brady will retire if he win that shit? Number 7?
He gonna play till he can't play no more. That's how Brady gonna be. He feel like he gonna play
like 2 more years.
But y'all, bro, have y'all been here? Hold up, have y'all been hearing what's going around in the NFL, bro? I'm hearing Aaron Rodgers don't want to be in Green Bay no more.
Yeah, he said what he said in the press conference.
They said Russell Wilson might be on the move. You know Deshaun Watson
breaking
on the
Green
move.
Bay, bro.
And I'm not gonna lie. Hey, Truth. You know who I want us to get? You can trade Jameis Winston and you can trade Hill. I want Matthew Stafford, dog.
Oh, you wild with that.
What you mean?
I think Stafford will be the quarterback that we need.
He's not that guy y'all think he is, man.
Hold on, I say you wild.
He's not that guy y'all think he is, bro.
That man still got a cannon, bro. You tripping.
Lions get paid to lose.
He's not who you think he is, bro.
Y'all gotta get that man money. You knew you gotta
Let me
explain.
I don't think he's a bad quarterback, but I don't think he moves the needle per se.
Let me hold on. Yes, I do. You know what?
He better than Jameis Winston. He better than Jameis Winston.
No,
Stafford nice, but he ain't who y'all think he is, bro. Like,
Hold on.
yeah, tell him, CA. Tell him, bro.
Nah, Stafford ain't never. Hold up. Stafford ain't never had a coach like Sean Payton, dog.
I agree.
Okay, that's a good take though. That might could change up something.
Listen. No,
They bench fucking cooking the Celtics.
Stafford is exactly what Anton's saying. Stafford is that dude's a great quarterback, but listen, he never had a team developed around him.
Yes.
Listen, he has a worse running back. He has the worst running game for a starting quarterback of all time. He never had a 1,000-yard rusher ever in his career. Never.
And you get that man Michael Thomas.
You give him a running game. You give him Kamara.
Kamara.
Give him a running
game.
Yeah,
and he's still relatively young too.
Hold up,
Stafford's best year,
bro.
Stafford's best.
Yeah, but hold up. Yeah, but hold up though. Here's the thing though. You gotta pay that man though. That's my whole thing.
Nah, he aging. You ain't gotta pay him.
Yes, you do. He aging.
He aging. You don't have to pay him, bro.
He's only 32 though.
He got
Listen, hey, one at a time, y'all, because they having trouble hearing on Facebook.
He's not a top tier quarterback like he used to be, bro. So we don't have to pay him that much money, dog.
No, they said they gotta pay him though. Any team that's gonna get him gonna pay him.
You probably get anywhere between 18 to 20 million. That's about it.
Me personally, I feel like Megatron helped make that man name, but I could my team played them every Thanksgiving, bro. Like I seen it for myself, bro.
It's the Lions though,
that
man.
nigga got a cannon,
Two
bro.
goats quit on the Lions, Barry Sanders and Megatron.
That nigga got a
quit on
because
they so depressing.
Speaking of moves, y'all know y'all know I love the Cleveland Browns. Speaking of moves, two things that I've been
might try and get Watson.
No.
Cleveland?
No, I would love the Browns to get Watson, but that
why? Y'all just went to the playoff with Baker Mayfield. Why would you try to go get Watson?
What you mean, Anti? What you talk about? I'm doing that for
So here's two things that I heard, which I'm liking so far.
And the Texans could get a quarterback.
The GM has sense and said no. Odell makes our offense better, so they said we're keeping him. And then
I'll trade that nigga. Trade that nigga.
No, I'm not trading him. And then
what?
And then I heard
that
there's a possibility. I highly doubt this happens, but they are also looking at Allen Robinson.
Ooh. Hey, if New Orleans get that nigga, boy, ooh, Lord.
Man.
Patriots, do your job, Bill. Do your job, Bill.
Allen Robinson.
Hold on. First of all, you ain't got a quarterback. Get that nigga the ball.
Hey, Bill. Hey, Anti. Little. Hold on. He got to lead. Hey, listen, I'm going to tell you. He said he going to have that shit with Bill. Bill going to give him that. Listen, man, unless you want to win, don't you?
Who's the quarterback?
Hey, Bill can play. It don't matter who the quarterback is. You gonna win. You gonna win, don't you?
Hey, True to King.
That's how he's gonna start talking.
To Cam Newton's defense, outside of Steve Smith, he's never really had a good wide receiver. To his defense,
and he damn sure ain't had no good ones this year. He sure ain't had no good ones this year.
I'm about to say Kevin Benjamin was doing this thing for a couple of years.
Great.
Then he got fat.
This year he ain't have nobody, bro.
For a year. That's it. But outside
Greg Olsen, Greg Olsen.
But and Greg Olsen, but he's really tight end. But yeah, him too. But outside of Steve Smith as a legitimate receiving threat, he's never really had one.
But that defense, the Panthers defense with Luke Kuechly and them boy. Oh Lord, I remember that defense.
Man,
that boy used to get after you, dog.
Yeah, they used to get crazy.
Thomas Davis too.
Yep, Luke Kuechly used to get, and they had Jason Pepper.
Hey, the wide receiver market.
Julius Peppers, he was retired.
He went over there.
Then the wide receiver market is gonna go up just because of the Super Bowl. And I've been trying to tell people for years. Look, wide receivers are important, especially in today's NFL. Oh, you guys are gonna see it this Super Bowl. Yeah. Oh, you guys are gonna see it.
I want to see a real shootout, dog. I want to see a real shootout.
Hey, listen, you about to get there.
Good Super Bowl.
It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, I'm trying to see that.
But Lee, I'm curious to see where Allen Robinson goes.
Hey, this is the only team that I know, dog, that I like watching football all the time. I've been watching, bro. The Chiefs is the only team you can have down 21-0, and you still got to be scared they can come back and whoop your ass.
Forget 21.
That's crazy.
I mean, and Brady too, though, bro. Cause you remember he traumatized Atlanta. He traumatized Atlanta.
Atlanta traumatized they damn self.
That was Atlanta's fault.
That was Atlanta's fault. Why are you still throwing the fucking ball? You up by
bro.
Hey, bitches was celebrating like they won already.
I was at my buddy's house. We were watching the game because the Falcons literally got the ball back because when Julio made that catch, that all-time catch on the sideline, it was like 1st and 10 at like the 25. If they ran the ball 3 straight times, even if they only got a yard, they kicked the field goal, game is over. And they blew it.
Man, them niggas started coming out throwing the ball. Like, what is y'all doing?
Hey, shout out to the
I've ever seen in my life.
Shout out to Patriots for the greatest comeback in sports history, man. That's some man. Listen, we make.
I think that we seen that with the Titans and the Chiefs, nigga. You crazy?
You know good and well that was not the Patriots. That was the Falcons screwing up in the
Hey, man, listen. Hey, we part of history. Take 2 to tango, don't it?
Yeah,
you right, but
that's a fact. Yeah.
Hey, hold up.
Right.
This year, hold up. Hey, Sean, didn't they have 2 this year where they got walked back down and they was up big?
Yeah,
it happened twice this year.
They finally fired the head coach too. They finally fired him too, though.
Y'all see the Lions versus Falcons game, bro? That might be one of the funniest comebacks I've ever seen in my life, bro.
Yeah, and the Cowboys. They did the same thing.
Cowboys. Oh, and the Bucks with Tom Brady again.
Oh yeah, with Tom Brady again. Yeah.
Hey, bro. Wherever Matthew Stafford goes to the Colts, bro, y'all better watch out, nigga. I better watch out.
Who's
going to the Colts? It's Matthew Stafford. I can see that. Y'all
better watch out.
Well, the rumor is the Rams are trying to trade for him. They're trying to put together a package.
I would too.
Jared Goff is done.
Who trying to trade for him, man?
He is wild.
Yeah, Jalen Ramsey, that man. Deshaun Watson. Look like an LA dude, man.
Man, give Stafford that defense, man. Give Stafford that defense and Cam Akers and Robert Woods and
your coach don't even want you, dog. That's crazy.
Hey, Jared Goff, man. Hey, Jared Goff, man.
You know who
come New England, man.
You know who I'd love to see Deshaun Watson?
True, look at baby Cole.
You know who I'd love to see Deshaun Watson get traded to?
Where?
Nah, they say he going. They say he.
They ain't Dolphins not doing.
What's probably got that spot sold up?
I heard he going to the Jets.
Yeah, he don't want to go to.
Oh, Deshaun Watson, he could go to the Jazz.
That's going to be the biggest trade.
The only reason why I say the Dolphins is because they have all the draft capital. They have the pieces. Plus, they still have, 3 first
right, but that's picks. A lot of picks. Right. They already gave up a lot anyway to get where they at now. So,
and Tua look promising, man.
Yeah.
Tua look promising, though.
Yeah. No, I mean, who got the number 1 overall pick?
Jacksonville. Small as a mother.
The
Jaguars.
The Jaguars.
Trevor Lawrence.
Are they going to pick Trevor Lawrence?
Yep, probably, most likely.
Most likely.
Yeah, no, they're taking Trevor Lawrence. That's
hey, Bill Belichick, man. Do your magic, man. Justin Fields out there.
Who do you not want, nigga? God damn. Nigga, you want Jared Goff, nigga? God damn.
Y'all really need some wide receivers, bro. And stop getting
hold on.
Get construction workers to damn run around.
Hold up, though. Listen, we already have a good running game. We have a decent line. Everything gonna be. Listen, man. Patriots. Listen,
the receivers don't get no separation. Y'all really do gotta.
We gonna upgrade on. Listen, man. Bill know what he doing, man. Bill ain't just the best of all time. He the best GM of all time too, man. Bill the best GM all time too, man. He know what he doing, man.
Hey, true to King. Wide receivers and tight ends, man. Wide receivers.
Listen. It's gonna be good, man. Listen. We already got a running game. We got line protection. We need a good quarterback. It's all gonna come.
Hey,
Bill know what he's doing.
If they draft that 6'6",
Bill know what he's doing.
Hey, if they draft that 6'6" or 6'7" tight end who runs like a 4.3 in the first round, what's his name? Kyle Pitts from Florida.
I'm trying to tell. Listen, Bill know what he's doing. Bill know what he's doing.
Hey, true. I'm sorry, nigga. It's a new team in the West. I mean, in the AFC that's kicking ass now, bro. And the name is the Chiefs.
Hey, if y'all want to talk football, I'm gonna shut this stream down because the topic of this video ain't football, and then I can start it back up as football.
All right, go ahead.
All right. Hold on, we're gonna have to shut it down so that way when people click on this video, they getting the right information. But
all right, cool. See, I fuck with Lamont. See.
But Kyle Pitts, he's basically a
listen. Bill already drafted two NFL. Come on, man, y'all forget he drafted Kyle.
Hey, Lamont. Hey,
come
on,
true.
This man a real patriot.
Hey, bro, it's a new nigga in town, bro, and his name is Patrick Mahomes.
Hey, but guess what? Bill Belichick may talk about. He may talk to Patrick Mahomes. Hey, listen, you don't know, you ain't gonna stay there forever.
Oh, yes, he is.
He got a 10-year deal.
Hey, we're gonna shut this live. Hey, y'all, we're gonna shut this live down. Just watch for your notifications for the football live stream to start up. I should have it ready here in about 20-30 minutes, but we're gonna start that one up here soon. So that way we can be on topic with the video description.
Salute. Hey, Lamont, can I get that cash app?
Hey, Big B, hit me up.
My cash app?
I got you, bro.
You didn't even send me a cash app request, though, Lee.
Yeah, I know I'm trolling.
All right. Salute to everybody watching from the Facebook, man. It was a great conversation. We'll be back, though. So make sure you check your notifications with that football live stream. Is going to be coming up next year. All right. Peace out.
Salute.